This scene is over. This is always gonna be one of the greatest fight scenes in that mystery. Absolutely, arguably the best female fight scenes of all time, man. Absurd! But this is when they really go all crazy. Mortal Kombat punch. Here we go. This looks amazing. This is like a classic martial art. Mounting. Dude, the Iron Mountain. There we go. Iron Mountain! Hammer. I'm ready. I'm ready with the hammer. Yes, I think his monster. Yeah, this is awesome. That bun is badass, man. Ninja bun. Welcome to compilation reaction from me of all the best scenes. It's an incredible good season, right? This is like the best season of all time. Yesterday we had of course Final Fight, which is the best fight of all time, like straight up, right? They was incredible fight, almost in the market of the 4, right? So the intro there. So this video, guys, I'm gonna go over all the videos, right? I was ready to do all episodes. Did you hear that? We're gonna do 1 to 12, right? And of course I've edited now heavily, so I have all the best bits. Hope you guys appreciate the video. It obviously takes me a lot of time to make the video here. So I really do hope you guys like it, because this video here takes, you know, it's a lot of effort, right? Not just edit it and get it up on YouTube and so on, but also just having done it, right? But I felt that this season has been so incredibly good that I want to try and make this like Supercut compilation, whatever, right? Because I have been enjoying the anime so incredibly much, right? And it's also one of the animes where like every episode is just so good, right? Every episode is so fantastic. Where I think it's fair to say the more animes that I love, that I really, really love, there's more animes that I still am like, you know, some episodes kind of like, oh, that was okay. You know what I mean? But this anime has been like insane every episode. But anyway, let's get started. First though, I'm gonna show you the opening reaction, right? I think we have a new anime, you see the opening, and you get like, whoa, who's that? Who's that, right? So I feel it's natural that we first look at the opening, how that looks, right? As an anime only. And then we go episode 1 to 12. And I hope to see you guys next season with some new anime reaction and reviews, right? For me, of course, personally, SUZUKI is my biggest anime. I mean, it's like my all-time, you know, anime is top 10 for me, right? So, of course, I look really forward to that next season. But anyway, opening. Season 3. Maybe this is the opening. Okay, here we go. New opening! It's King New again, right? Dude, that's it. That's it. Oh my god, immediately goes off. Great. The fighting, oh, this is awesome. Panda, of course. I'm a panda. Maki! Yes, you see Maki, the new oh yes. Yeah, this shit's yeah. Oh my god, that's good one. Oh my god, only that's the scene with her. Okay, good. So fan service there too. The opening is hype, man. Okay, we see the different oh, interesting. He's kenjaku. Oh, Maki, morph Maki in her, like, you know, new badass Maki. I mean, obviously Maki is best girl, we all know that. Oh yeah, the sisters of one, Panda. This guy suddenly. Man, the opening is crazy. It's like, yeah, I know that a human now. It's like, yeah. Oh yeah, the old man with his guitar. That's true, it's true. Oh no, suddenly turned, yeah, Ice Suit song is called. But I know it's King New, yeah. Now it turned out, now it just sounds crazy. Now it just went like, yeah, immediate massiveness. He goes to the guy she's fighting, or the ninja dude she's fighting, or monks, whatever they are. Yeah, exactly. You say that Maki, yeah, because that's not seen in the trailer, right? Maki is like 50 guys in a second. No. And then it's Kenjaku laughing. Yeah, I mean, the opening is crazy, guys. So much like it's happening in it. This was, I mean, song-wise, great, right? But it's a crazy animation. This one's opens, right? We're actually probably 20 minutes now. I just breaking down every scene. This is crazy. Let's go over a bit, though. Yeah, look at this thing, man. It's beautiful. Lighting. Yeah, Maki, man. So this is old Maki, right? This is obviously the best scene. Let's be honest here. I was like, this was the best scene. I was like, yeah, that's the best scene in the opening. We all know that. Another thing here, actually, is like kenjaku course, right? And his body yesterday now. Great scene. Very good scene. Maki, of course. New badass Maki. But not Maki's best girl. But yeah, like, there's a lot of cool Maki scenes, but the opening is fantastic. You heard sisters of one, right? A lot of, yeah. It's a bunch of new characters, right? Yeah, obviously. I can't wait to see all these new characters coming in there. Like, this character looks kind of crazy. So yeah, I can't wait to see all the characters. My god, there's so much goosebumps, man. It is so much goosebumps. But honestly, man, there's so many characters out there. It's like 20 new characters. I'm just sitting here being like, streaming for Maki, whatever. I'm ready with my Maki stuff, you know. But I'm just like, yeah, this opening is crazy. Man, I got some maximum goosebumps, guys. This is episode 1. Episode 1, and I'm like, oh, my body's like, whoa, whoa. I can just feel it, man. When Maki arrives, yeah, Goju Sensei, oh god. Okay, here we go. We're gonna find more. I mean, this looks so well. Always, every goddamn fight, man. Oh my god, Inner Todo! He's like, I have my own Inner Todo power up! Exactly, he's like, what did my bro Todo teach me? Itadori is like, I can feel it. It is Todo! He's like, 5 times his IQ strategy. He's like, yes, I can channel my Inner Todo! You can do it! Turn into Todo! What would my best friend do? What my best friend? Yeah, it's like, God taught you well. Yeah, it's going well so far for him. When it's turned into Inner Todo, then I was like Inner Todo stuff, Inner Todo form. But I think it's gonna lose stuff. There is something up here. Here's Rika. There we go. I felt it, man. Then of course Rika arrives and owns him, right? Yeah, of course. Yes. And then Rika appears and someone is showering or something. I don't know. It's a water thing. I'm ready with my freaking, you know, Maki Todo cosplay, guys. Alright. Here we go. Yes, it's all bloody his hands here, man. Oh my god, man. The goosebumps. Best anime returning, guys. It's back. Yes. All the blood. All the gore. Oh man, this scene is brutal immediately. It's like trying to wash off all the blood there. Oh man, baby. Is it opening soon? I think so. I hope that you start like a normal opening and it's the ending. Hope they actually is. But it's a double episode, right? Yeah, I think it's a double episode. Man, this blood scene, man. I feel like I'm getting so much goosebumps for seeing a guy showering blood with his hands. Like, he's back, baby! But yeah, he's covering all his blood, right? Okay, here we go. Gonna flashback. He's obviously like permanent teammates now. Yeah, but we saw it. I mean, okay, so it's really laggy. That's why the time is probably wrong now because it keeps lagging, guys. There's so many people watching it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's laggy. I can't watch it on the site, right? It keeps lagging. It's just I'm trying to fix it a bit here. But I think I maybe jumped a little bit in time there. But it looks a lot better than I wish. Because I was starting to have these artifacts, right? Sorry about that. But you know, it's the first day, right? But here we go. Here we go. Oh, now we're gonna fight. Oh, this was great. Yes, yes. Here we go. Kaisen is back. Cooling game, maybe. Do. Okay. Oh, that was great. They're so well done, man. Every goddamn second, man. This is like, you know, when anime has too much money. Whoa! You even got bad. What is this thing? The whole like bridge, I guess. It's like, what's happening? This looks really great. It's running up towards the bridge here. Or there's something like a giant flying squirrel up here. He kicks it. Not the giant flying squirrel! Come on, it looks adorable. It was kawaii. This thing here isn't kawaii, but the giant squirrel was adorable. What is that? I mean, I used to have a Squirtle, you know, of course. I'm a Squirtle, you know that? Who would pick Charmander? This guy, no one picked Bulbasaur. Jesus Christ, man. Man, this is brutal. Now the snake thing or something died. Yeah, but the other thing was like a snake. Who cares about an ugly snake, right? No, but the Squirtle, that was like... Don't hurt my goddamn... I think it was like a muscular... Man, this is like ripped, man. That Cyclops was ripped. No, he was like a really muscular Cyclops, dude. Yeah. There comes. Okay, there's a lot of different monsters coming now. My god, this thing is crazy. You know what? You kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan. I was gonna say, it reminds me of Attack on Titan. Yeah, it's like a bunch of deviants. It reminds me of a bunch of... Isn't it? It's a very similar Attack on Titan. Yeah, it's like a bunch of like deviants running after him. Like, whoa! Yeah, it's a bunch of weird monsters running after him in the sewers now. Or sorry, tunnels, I mean tunnels. Yeah, like under the tunnels, yeah, something like that. And there's a bunch of different weird animal and monsters, and they're running kind of like... Oh, it's like a trap. Yeah, his brother is here, of course. Blood trap. He snipes them all. He was kiting them. I said, yeah, he was kiting them. Perfect strategy, perfect strategy. I see, yeah, classic strategy, man. There's this coward in like this purple... It's a lot of blood in this episode. Yeah, a lot of tomato use, certainly. Huge amount of blood. Huge amount of tomato use. But yeah, it isn't lagging anymore now. Now it's way better now. I don't know what he did, on the server side, I guess, but yeah, now it's way better, so that's great. Because it was like 5 minutes there when it really started lagging a lot, you know how it is. First episode, first day, right there. So much, you know, so much stuff on the servers, right? Well, I guess the other guys we saw earlier too, though, will help him, right? Yeah, the muscular dudes, so they obviously have more characters there, right? Probably, yeah, okay, he's very fast, though. Oh, here we go. Whoa! That looked great from an... What's happening? Man, it's really... His character! Yeah, people are like, everyone's favorite new character. He's like, oh yeah! He's like, punching them and looking at the camera like, it's all pretty. Got him eyes and look like, oh yeah. By the way, I'm the bad guy. Yeah, you're like, come on, bro. Yeah, this guy is like, come on. Everyone's new favorite character, certainly. Yeah, he's like, that's best you got, kids. He's like, come on. Yuta comes in here. Yeah, this is where he comes, right? The power, the sense. He's like someone that's really powerful. At least that's the weird pose. He's like, hey, bro. Because it's really weird pose, though. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Here he comes. He's gonna fight. Dare? This guy's strong. Yeah, it's like, Dare. This is kind of where the episode started, right? Yeah, at the beginning here, right? This is where it started. Where it had to go off, right? Here he jumps down at them. Okay, baby. It's gonna fight here, of course. And this guy, everyone's favorite new character, is kind of like weird, man. He's like, yeah, whatever, bro. This guy is good. You sense his favorite student? I was the favorite student. Like, yeah, it's like, no, I'm his favorite student. Yeah, like, here we go. This starts after the episode ended there. Yeah. So you can fight, avoiding it. Beautifully done. Jumping on the blade, man. Jumping on the blade. The classic way to fight. Yeah, we are not playing Rika-chan. So of course he's like, that's right, ghost girlfriend attack! He's like, what? Yeah, he gets cross-butted hug here. That's right, I got a ghost girlfriend. How I feel about that? Yeah, I can't, yeah, he's a very powerful ghost that he has. Love story attack, man, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, I was gonna kill him? What's happening? No, he won't die, too much plot armor. His katana's broken though, but yeah. He's just stabbing me with the katana, right? Still though. Oh. Will he die again here? I don't think he will die. I mean, yeah, is Itadori dying? Okay, he's like, sorry, Itadori-kun. That's how it ends. Like cliffhanger, he gets stabbed to death. But I mean, he has too much plot to die, right? At least at this moment. Every goddamn fight is like 10 out of 10. Every fight this season is 10 out of 10, man. Look at this thing, man. New pretty boy fighting, man. This looks so great. It's like every goddamn episode. Like, it's crazy good. Dokana, yeah, it's like crazy good all the time. And now it's like, yeah, but I got this secret. What? Did he hit the blade or something? Oh, he's like, yeah, I gotta wash off my blade, right? He's a professional. Yeah, he's like, no, I don't want to have this on my knife, you know. Yeah, like, but his power is blood, though. So he's like, you're bleeding now, but his power is blood, so it might be an advantage for him somehow. He might be, he's like, yeah, but I lost a lot of blood now, that I can fight stronger. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be like, I'm losing my blood here, which is a benefit for me, right? Here we go, I will show you why I'm strong. See, I told the guy, he don't think his blood was an advantage! He's just like, I can utilize that! So much blood! So much advantage! Yeah, this is just great, man. This is awesome. Oh, the timer stopped. There we go. I freaking called it, man. I freaking called it, yeah. He's just like, well, my power is blood, so, you know, losing all my blood. Narrator is like, well, you know, he was a blood dude, so, yeah, it's all red blood, man. It's like, of course. Obviously. Man, the episode's just freaking spot on all the time, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's so much better too. This is crazy. Oh, I just on a timer. Sorry about that. Oh god, there's so much happening. It's just like, I'm all frazzled. Here we go. Timers now. So whatever. But yeah, whatever. We'll fix it later. Yeah, because I'm trying to edit the last video, guys. It's 2 episodes, right? 2 episodes. Bam. Man, this is amazing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Looks fantastic again here. It's like, okay, so you wanna fight me, bro? Okay, let's go then. Yeah, you won't listen to me? Okay, let's go then. Oh, it's my what happened? I think he might die though. I think he has a massive death thing, right? Oh, it's running here really quickly now. My god, this is great. What's happening? He's kinda like, yeah, he owned him with all the blood attacks, right? Yeah, easily. Yeah, he's like, loser. I got all my blood moves, man. Yeah, that's nothing to me. What's up slowly here? Yeah, Vali. Yeah, it's my brother! Yeah, it's like, Kyodai! He's like, yeah, it's my brother, bro. Can't talk back to that thing. Can't be mean. And he's behind him though. Yuta is still there. He's like, well, I'm also... He really beat his brother, yeah, I guess. Yeah, he got him with the hug attack. Yeah, that's true. It's true. He got the hug attack. It's like, you're weak, man. You're weak. Yeah, he's like... dying out here now. From the damage, man. Oh, but this is so well animated. God damn it! Like, why is this so well animated for? He's just like, oh god. He's like, why is this so well animated for? He's like crying, puking or something, and the animation is like 10 out of 10 on his tears. You're like, come on, man! He's like, come on! You need to be that gruesome? You need to give me those I don't need those details. I don't need to have those kind details. Or like, oh yeah, that's right. You know, like this right. Yeah, like this guy is like, oh god. Grab it for hitting the ground, good. Yeah, I don't need that detail. Now it's like back to some bad flashback here. Oh, is this his... He was born? Yeah, we got a grandpa in flashback. He remembers he's born or something? Yeah. This is his, like, the first second of his life now. It flashed by. He was like this prodigy child kid, you know, the evil guys prepared his life or something. Remember his birth now suddenly? What? No, here. Because no Yuta is like teaming up with him. What? Yeah, no, the bros instead. What's happening? Now he's like best friend for life instead. Yeah, you bros now. What? Of course, he's like, no, good says he likes you. Yeah, you're my friend now. Of course, now Yuta instead is like, hey, Itadori-kun, let's be besties instead. Or something. He's like, what? What? We're best friends now? Yeah, let's team up, bro. Let's team up, man. Let's team up, bro. Yeah, Godyu was like, this guy is important. Yeah, Godyu was like, you guys gotta be friends, man. Very important, yeah. This Yuta guy, very important, man. You gotta be his bestie. You two are so similar, you're gonna be his best friend. Yeah, we know heroes. We are sorcerers. We're not supposed to, we fight the bad guys, but we don't, you know. He's trying to almighty, but I have to save everyone. I'm the good person. Shigao. Yeah, stop hating on yourself. But it is kind of silly that Yuji blames himself for all the failure, though. Yeah, it is silly that he blames himself for all the fails. It's a good speech, though. Itadori. Yeah. But yeah, it's not his fault, right? I mean, sure, if he was stronger, maybe we could say them all, but it's like mostly it's Goyo's fault. If anything, it's mostly Goyo's fault that he failed, right? Let's be honest here. But I mean, of course, all of the good guys failed in last arc, right? He shouldn't take it all on himself. Yeah, he shouldn't take all the blame himself, right? But yeah, but of course now we see he's also, of course, his guilt. He feels guilt. We all feel guilt, right? Yeah. He gives a good speech over his guilt, right? Maki's back. Maki's back. Maki's back. She's finally back. Maki. Our Maki-san. 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 Yes, the waifus are here, man. Maki-san. So you know Maki's the best character, but you know Maki's the best character. These are the two best female characters, obviously, in the Kaisen band. Yeah, of course they are. Yes, Maki is back. Maki is back. Yes, my Utoto. He's all like, my Utoto. Oh, whoa. What's this room then? Whoa. Wait, it's like, wait, is it like no floor in the room either? What is this? Classic anime is so weird, but yeah, what is this thing? Okay, yeah, they're going through all this thing. So that is the like classic horror stores outside there. With painting something in it probably. Yeah, he's like, well, yeah, he's like a legendary blood painting something inside this door or something. Okay, so where do you go now? Is this when she died maybe? Yeah, isn't it? Call him and the blood there. Is that when he shot the maid? What should she kill here about Toji? If it's the same place? I don't know. I was a little bit, yeah. Does look like that place, right? When she gets killed, probably before that. And then, yeah, maybe. Might be wrong. But it looked like the blood, yeah, it's like old blood there on the ground. It's like, yeah. Is that where she might die? She dies off screen though, so I'm just like, you know, she dies off screen, of course. Probably, I assume. No, it's white room here. This feels like I'm running Dragon Ball now. They're like, yeah, this is the time chamber. This is the time chamber, right? We're gonna trade in here now. It's gonna be Maki's gonna trade in this time chamber now. She's gonna like trade for 10,000 years in this time chamber. Come on, man, it's a Dragon Ball time chamber. They're like, yeah, we have it in Bleach, right? We have it in Bleach, everything, almost every anime is like, yeah, it's a time chamber, come on. It's just like spiritual time chamber. It's so heavy also with the spirit. Oh, this guy's an opening. This, yeah, or a woman. She's a woman, yeah. She's a woman, then it's the opening. She stands, yeah. This person with the weird mask, yeah, but that's... She stands next to him in the opening. Let's go back and look at the... This is what I mean, right? This woman then, I guess it was, stands there in the middle between them, yeah, and like flexes, right? And this is a white room, yeah. So this, of course, is like that. Come on, it's a Dragon Ball time chamber, right? So, okay, let's review. It was like one anime where I started crying immediately in episode 1, because you're so excited to have it back. And there was like an anime that I think it was like Bleach something, right? Yeah, I can't remember what it was Bleach. But basically, right, I was, you know, I'm an old Bleach fan, obviously, we have the Yuji Itadori or whatever, right? So I was like getting into the first opening, right, you know, of the remake of Bleach, and I started crying immediately, and I just felt like I was like high on drugs or whatever, because I was just so excited. It's hard to almost explain it, right? You get so overtly excited, and I felt a similar feeling here, but not as similar, but you know, in the same way. But not that I was like I mean, Bleach, whatever, but more in the sense that Bleach really was weird, because it was like this nostalgia, 10 years later kind of thing, you know. One thing here I have such a critique though for the anime, not that a big critique, but a very minor critique, is that I did prefer it, for example, as we had with Sentinel's Hero, right? This Saturday. It was like a 1 hour episode. These actually were 2 different episodes, yeah. Like I watched it on TV, of course, but there were 2 openings, 2 endings, right? So forth, right? So it became a little, I think it would be a better, yeah, if you're gonna do 2 episodes, why not just make them in 1 episode, right? Because it is worse now, when I watch it on Japanese TV, right, with no subs or whatever. It gets a little bit worse, because obviously then I have commercial breaks, like 4 commercial breaks, so it gets even worse than that. But yeah, my point, it's like a little bit, like if you're gonna have a double episode day 1, why not make it 1 big episode instead of having double thing, whatever. But it's a very minor critique, but like I said, obviously I would prefer that. Great fight animations. It feels like I got all the moments, yeah. The whole episode is just an amazing long fight. You're coming back in there, getting a little bit of like flashback and so on, right? It started out in this way, they're ready fighting. And I have to say, maybe, yeah, well, think about that, guys. I'm not an uber big fan, honestly, when an episode starts like, oh no, how did I get into this trouble? It's like 10 minutes earlier, you know? Not uber fan of that, but I think it was fine. It wasn't like, you know, some animes, or rather TV shows, more, but also animes, they will do that and be like, you know, what happened 6 months before this, yeah. This was more like what happened an hour before this, so it was a little better, but it was a little bit there. But yeah, obviously the best part when I was channeling inner Todo. I was like, I remember my Todo's training! And so on. Yeah, and of course I had the new guy. He was great. I love how he do the ice thing. He was like, yeah, I'm a pretty boy, let's fight! He's a great new character. Love that. He's awesome. And then of course, episode 2. The best moment of this moment here, right? Was kind of the guilt feeling. And, I mean, obviously, he's a nice... You know, the main character is the typical nice protagonist. He, of course, feels massive guilt, right? Over everyone dying, over God being captured and so on, right? And everything has happening. So, that's a good moment. But I do think that it's a little bit... I don't hate Itadori, but I think it's a little bit too much almost, right? And he's just like, come on, bro. It's like, it's all your fault, yeah. It's a good scene because a little bit like, yeah, but yeah, it's not your fault that everyone died. You are the only person involved in this thing, right? There's a bunch of other people involved here. You are supposed to be the strongest guy. There's a bunch of like senseis and old dudes and everyone else fighting, right? Like your senpais or whatever. And they also fail, like everyone failed. So it was a good scene of seeing him being like, come on, stop blaming yourself for everyone's failure, right? And at the end of the day, right, it's the bad guy, it's the monsters, right, that hurt innocent people, of course. End of the day, isn't you as the hero failing. This is Tengen-sama. It is. Yeah, she hates Yuki or something? Because he was like, she kicks me out of it. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, can't read humans, eh? But she means she's a traitor? I mean, she might expecting that Yuki's a traitor? Yeah, they would get... That's a good question. Why do you look like this, Tengen? That's a good question. Why do you... Oh, so she dies? Wait. Okay, that's a really weird mission. This to me feels like a very classic weird anime thing, right? So she's like, oh no, like I'm immortal, but I'm not ageless. And I guess it has to be an anime, right? that you have something like an elf that is like, 10,000 years old, that she looks like, you know how it goes, right? And here is that it's like, no, I'm very old, so I look like this. It's kind of like, how does that make this? I don't know. But is this better? Is this preferable than them still looking like, they never ages? I don't know. I think personally, I kind of like it where, like an elf or whatever, right? It's kind of like permanently a MILF, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's probably more me, like 3 of them. But you know what I mean? I think I prefer when it's like the elf orc mage is like, she's like, I don't know, 40-year-old forever, yeah, like around that age, right? She's permanently 40 or something. I think I prefer that than like, no, I'm like 500-year-old in appearance, so my face and head is a bit weird. I don't know, guys, but yeah, it's a little bit weird. Isn't it? But what it works then? I think it's kind of strange because kind of like, does her bone, can she still walk then or something, right? Isn't her body like dried up that she can, because of the whole? Oh, actually that, okay. Oh, and then immediately, I guess, aged really rapidly in the last 12 years then, after the whole, like, this thing caused a time rift shenanigans, right? Happened, of course, in the Goro flashbacks, right? And, they failed to protect Rick and so on. And I guess that led to her age. Or, I mean, like I said, I guess she's, like, immortal and all this stuff, but, yeah, her body, like, deteriorated, something like that, maybe, perhaps, right? Because she seems kind of weird that she'd be, like, because even if you don't aged, right, or immortal or whatever, her body will still like not function, right? It seems strange. It's like, because when you get old enough, right, your body kind of starts having half of your joints or whatever, right? So how would that work if you're like, oh, my body still ages, but I don't die? Yeah, but how would they be able to walk or go? I don't know. But this would explain that maybe up to like 400, yeah, so 80 years then she would be able to walk and so on, and maybe she looked like a MILF elf, right? Like 40, yeah, in the 40s, until suddenly now she's like, oh, I'm 500 years old now. Maybe that's why, right? Maybe that's why. That would perhaps explain it. Yeah, exactly. Well, they needed that vessel, I guess. Yeah, what is Kenjaku's real goal? Why is that thing fading away? Are they stuck there now? They does feel that it's stuck there now, yeah, I get faded away, right? Like it kinda moved away from him. Maybe. Oh, you can seal her away or something? Okay, I'm happy if you seal the thing away. Oh, like a map or something? It's like a mountain. It looks like a typical navigation map with maps on mountains on. Oh, this is interesting, okay. It's like a video game, the UI. Okay, let's get to Kenya. Okay, time to pause 5,000 times, right? So Tengen's gonna explain to us what is happening, yeah. Mankind through a simulation. Kenjaku's true plan, right? Yeah, and why doesn't use the barriers, right? So why didn't Kenjaku use it earlier for? What is his limitation then? Yeah, so he wants to turn everyone into sorcerer, right? I guess. I wonder if that's his actual plan, though. I see what I'll say that probably isn't Kenjaku's real plan. I would guess, right? Like, why would that be his full plan, right? I'm just gonna make everyone know. I think that's more like a, step one, right, to my true objective of something else, world domination and forcing everyone to be something. Yeah, I doubt this. Like, this is first step one. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's an explanation, right? So he can't do it because he doesn't have enough cursed energy. That might be, of course, why he picks up, Sensei, of course, right? Go to Sensei, because as we heard in episode 1, right, 48 then of in total, but episode 1 and 3, is that, as Yuji explained it, right? Yuta explained it. As Yuta was like, no, I have all this cursed energy, right? But Sensei has infinite cursed energy, right? So, the way I look at it, Sensei, right, it's kind of like, other people might be as strong as him, right? They might have like, level 1000 power level or whatever, right? They might have like 100 powers on. But it doesn't seem like anyone else can like have infinite mana, basically. So it's kind of like, some other people might have the same cursed energy output, right? They might punch as hard, they might empower themselves as much or whatever, but they eventually get tired, right? And his power it's just the whole infinity thing, so he can use power eventually. So maybe it's just enough actually if he can take over his body, right, Kenjaku, because then he might just be able to do this thing, right, because he won't get that much more Kosh energy, right, from an actual like max attack, but he can kind of keep, you know, maybe doing something that takes a lot of energy over time, right, so he can kind of infinite mana, you know what I mean, like infinite mana loop. Yeah. Because that would be like infinite Kosh energy, even though it takes time though. It wouldn't like smack it. But it probably was Tengen's body though, obviously, but this is like some kind of god. Yeah, so if you take Tengen's body, you can maybe transform everyone. I mean, that seems to be, yeah, the obvious strategy. Okay, this scene is definitely from the, that's the scene before 100%, yeah, just staring at her in the trade maybe? Because she died. Yeah, so obviously Tengen was behind the assassination, right? With Toji and so on. His team probably hired him, right? Has to be. I mean, this feels like... Well, actually, there was a lot of people who wanted it to happen. But I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of people that kind of wanted her to die, right? Because the whole Tengen stuff, but still feels like it has to be part of Kenjaku's plan, right? So he could, like, yes, now we can assemble, and it made her evolve, but she couldn't do this thing, and her body altered and changed and all this stuff, right? Yeah, in the last 12 years she's been altering, and now she can like do this stuff and mush with everyone. You know what this really reminds me of, and obviously you know, I'm more fan than ever, right? Professor X. Yeah, this really reminds me of Xavier, the Cerebro. Doesn't it? Am I the only one? This in here is a Kaisen, but Tengen is connected to everyone. And Tengen is like everywhere. I think she will explain now that she has the power to feed all the humans in Japan or whatever. This feels a lot like, yeah, Cerebro, Person X. Maybe, I mean, not just from how it works, but even visually, right? The X-Men movie and so on, this is very heavily inspired by Cerebro. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it looks incredibly similar to Cerebro, the more I look at the scene. And this Tengen is like, oh, but I am connected to everyone with my curse energy, so, you know, yeah, I'm everywhere. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm God, you know, I'm all over the place. So I call it, yeah, my soul is everywhere. That was obvious, that was very obvious. My soul is everywhere. I mean, it's a very God thing, but yeah, it reminds me massively of Cerebro. Am I the only one? This just comes off as 100% Cerebro, man. It's just like how Professor X can be everywhere and talk to everyone's brain and whatever. And of course, in many X-Men storylines, right, they want to either possess Xavier or use Cerebro or whatnot, right, to hurt everyone or make everyone into a lizard or whatever. There's so many storylines, usually in the what ifs or whatever, but in the side universes where they like transform people into mutants or whatever using the Cerebro, right? Because, you know, you can reach all the minds of the planet, right? So this actually, I think, they feel incredibly similar to the Professor X, Charles Xavier, Cerebro storylines. They're like 10 of these. Yeah. I am the world, right? Exactly, I am the world. Yes. Yeah, so she's like everyone. But that's kind of what I expected, honestly, right, from this whole thing. She feels a very much typical God character, where she's like, oh, I'm everyone, I'm everywhere over the place, and... Okay. Is her barrier the whole country, then? In a way? Okay. Yeah, and then the world ends or whatever. Oh, so then everyone will turn evil. This might be his real plan though, because I don't think he cares about... Yeah, I don't really think that Kenjaku cares about is making everyone sorcerer. I think he's more into like making everyone evil, right? But he can't explain it though. Okay, so I see this isn't fully explained though, but that's what I mean, because earlier they were like, he wants to evolve all the humans, that's his deep plan. Like I said earlier, that to me doesn't make any sense. Like, why would he benefit in that? Yeah, so it feels like a typical evil antagonist thing. He has some really evil scheme, right? But that's just a part of it, right? He needs to do something better, right? It didn't make any sense that Kenjaku's plan was like, oh yeah, that's gonna make everyone turn evil into monsters. Like, what was something? Like, how does he gain from that? The very simple answer is that perhaps he becomes the king of everyone or whatever. But I don't think it interests him, right? I don't think it interests him. I think he wants to become God or something. I think he wants to merge everyone. I think he wants to like become the one and only living being or something. I think he wants to have a massive uber merger, right? Because he can't see why he would do it otherwise. He wants to be the king of the god things. Doesn't actually matter though, I guess, why he has to do it to stop him. Think it's big enough? Not really. Oh yeah, so I can be targeted because I'm a cursed spirit now. Oh my god, no! Tengen has turned evil. Yeah, he can transform me, whatever, right? Yeah, so he can also do it. Yeah, her body's like, we gotta avoid these people. Okay, so Kenjaku is the second greatest sorcerer ever in Barry Americas. But I think he needs his body, right? Maybe Sukuna, but I think he needs like the body of... Okay. The easy answer, fate. Yeah, easy answer, man. It's like, oh, I am. It's fate. It's fate, guys. It's just fate. It's how it is. Don't ask me why it took you 12 years. It's just how it is, man. It's just fate, guys. Okay, it's just fate. Don't complain about it. It's just fate. Yeah, he's done it several times before, right? Yes, he's tried this before, of course. But this actually is a very important part of sponsor, right? He's been trying this for years, right? He's been trying this. It's an old strategy for him, and now he's... if anything, this is probably the biggest part, right? He has to be doing this several times, right? And he's stopped every time, right? And then he's altering how to do it. Yeah. So that's, if anything, that's probably the biggest information here, that he's trying to do it over and over again, right? Okay, the two of them now. Yeah, Todji did something weird. It's all Todji's fault! He's like outside of the system or something. His power of having no curse energy is all Todji's fault. Like, that's not a Todji! I was right, he's no fate. I was right. Yeah, I have to say again though, it was kind of obvious, right? I kind of like it that Todji is outside of the world. Yeah, so Todji... But I mean, you know what it reminds me of? I don't want to spoil my spoiler warning then. Turgal, okay? I assume no one's read Turgal. It's a great Berger comic. But Turgal has the same thing. He's outside of fate because he's not from Earth actually, right? So yeah, spoiler. But that's a spoiler for it. He's a Viking, but he's not a Viking from, so to speak. He grows up in like Norway and Sweden, but he's not actually born there, right? So he's outside of like the Norse mythology gods, Odin and Thor and so on. He's outside of their, like the fate, you know, the thing, right? So he can do stuff because the gods can't like stop it or something. It's like a really silly thing, but it kind of makes sense in that world too. He's like, no, but this guy's outside of the rune text, right? So he can affect stuff, right? And yeah, Todji with his power is outside of fate. Yeah, he's outside of fate, so he could like kill. He could do the whole 6-eye thing, the 6-power thing, and he's like, nah, he's coming back in here. He's outside of the fate system. I like it, but it's kind of silly. But no, I've seen it before in my life. Yeah. And then we have more power and so on. Yeah, so it's like it broke the system. Oh yeah, they're all the pieces now. So it's all Todji's fault. I blame Todji for this, guys. Yes. And then he got the prison thing. So Kenjaku's evil plan. Actually, good question. Why hosted the culling game for that? Maybe that's something that is really dumb though in this anime. Honestly, I feel, right. And you guys can, you know, what do you guys think about this thing? But I think one issue with the anime though is that Tengen, right, these powerful, like basically god, right? It's like, oh, I need help, guys. You know, this guy will take me over. He will kill all humans, will die and become monsters or whatever, and you know, and yada yada. He becomes Satan and so on, right? Why is everyone else being like, we have to have the culling? Like, why aren't the other sorcerers helping Tengen for? Why was everyone against this thing? Or they're against a kind of a tour? It feels really silly though. I guess you're gonna motivate it now, but it does feel kind of silly, right? How the rest of the people, right, are against this thing. Yeah, the rest of the humans, so forth, right? They are like against Tengen. Yeah, they're like, oh, we're gonna not help Kenjaku, but we're gonna have to fight the other guys or whatever. Like, why are they focusing on protecting the world from Kenjaku, right? Like, they're just like ridiculous. They're like, everyone's gonna die, right? I love it episode, exposition episode. Yeah, we pause all the time, guys. We get nowhere this episode, man, because there's so much tech talking, man. The Japper episode, I love it. So much anime for. But yeah, mankind war. It just because we have a warm up for this thing. What? Well, I think there's one thing though that's very clear here though, because you can make your own rules, is that there is no way it actually is true. She's saying that you have to like, you know, make them all die or forfeit or whatever, right? But because just like Magic Gathering has a magic card for them here, right? It's a token card. Just like in Magic or whatever, right? This card here makes the rules. So for example, here is a behemoth. This is a rare card. This rare card says that your spells can't be countered. It's a pretty good card actually. It's a rare, but a pretty good card, right? Because it's changing the rules. So now Tengen is saying that you have to kill them all and this stuff and creation. But I think this is kind of BS, right? Because the whole idea is that you decide the rules, right? If you can take over the culling game, do different stuff, you can change, just like in Magic, you can play the card like, no, nothing can be countered anymore. I play this card, you can't counter my spell. That's a new rule until the card is gone, right? So it's rather that you have to change the rule, right, of the game to fix it, to adapt for you, right? If you alter the rules, you can easily, of course, end it way earlier, right? 100%, yeah. Like that's obviously what you do. You alter the rules so you have like another advantage of yourself, right? Oh, you can't do this thing, or of course he looks like an angel. Okay, what is character? It's like an actual angel in the storyline. Oh, here we go. It's an actual like angel character. Yeah, it looks like an angel. What's her power? But she can fly with wings and everything. Oh, of course, she can like silence other people. Yeah, she's a purifier. She can like stop their powers, right? But she's literally like an angel, and she can fly and everything. And she's really old. So they have the important powers here. They're gonna tell us the important people that you can find in the in the culling game. The angel power can fight them because they can extinguish powers. Yeah, they love this. This whole episode is like an exposition dump. Let's be honest here. This whole episode is just them being like, look at this Japanese map. Like, look at this map all the time, guys. The whole episode is this. The whole episode is just like Japanese map. Like they're basically explaining teleportation through bridge, like old school Japanese Shintoism. And to take the bridge over there, you're suddenly over there instead. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. Sure, I'll buy that. But why is this so advanced for? It's so weird. Am I the only one? Isn't this kind of weird? Am I the only one? Genuinely, because I mean, okay. I don't mind, right, that they have, I don't know, magic teleportation or whatever. But it's more like, why is Tengen's explanation basically like a sci-fi modern screen, right? Like, she's talking about like, oh yeah, we have like a bridge, you know? It's more like the Demon Slayer, right? She's talking about more like Nezuko running through a door, right? She's talking about like, you know, Frida and Chesty, right? She's more in the level of like medieval Japan, feudal Japan, Stoke whatever. That's kind of where she is, right? And she's like, oh, this is a magic door over there. It's like a bridge in that city, so you can travel over there, right? You know. Then all her visuals though are like a modern video game, right? Or something. Yeah, it's like StarCraft 2 or something. Like, yeah. Like I said, am I the only one? I feel the visuals could have been more like old school maps or something. I would have preferred if the visuals more like, you know, she's talking about this thing. We saw like Japan, and it was like some feudal Japan flag or something. Instead, it's like, yeah, the year 3000 UI screen. Windows Surface. Have you used Windows Surface? That's how it looks. Yeah, it's like what we think the future will be for UI, right? It seems a little bit weird, to be honest. They spent way too much money on this scene. It's like, this is the... In the whole episode, this is the scene with the most budget. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That scene is like, yeah, like, what the hell? And they keep going with this, like, beautiful angle of her, and she's, like, smoking, like, you know, this thing. And, like, they spent way too much money for this small detail of this thing. They spent way too much money on this smoking scene. No, the system. The system! Okay, this is kinda... Okay, so this thing is like a video game screen, right? You press that screen or something, and then you can alter... So the game master is the code behind it, something. Yeah, it's the motherboard or something behind it. Okay. I didn't get it. I don't think so. Yes. Naruhodo. You couldn't add rules that still negate all the rules though? Yeah, honestly, I mean, it depends, of course, on the previous rule, right? But you will be able to, obviously, if one rule is that every time, something stupid now, every time you drink water, it turns into, I don't know, poison or whatever, right? Toxin. And I make a new rule saying that every time you drink this poison thing, or whatever, some acid, right? Every time you drink acid, it becomes water instead. Whether it makes it loop around, so it becomes water again or something, or something else that say, oh, every time you drink acid, it becomes, orange juice, right? And then the water into acid into orange juice or something. Would I make that rule, so to speak, if the rules allow that? That is something that, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like necessarily is the game caring about that? How you like, if I can make a rule that's basically contradicting another rule, right? Or altering the other system rule, that is probably allowed. And obviously, like in any game, why would you do that? It depends, right? But it's kind of what I meant earlier. I think it actually goes happen. But I think after right, like this card says no card can be countered, right? This card says that every card I play cannot be countered. But what if I play another card says that actually cards that would be countered, this thing happens instead, right? Or something like that. Or, for example, currently Magic have airbending from Avatar, right? So what if I had a card that says airbend this thing, or said every time I counter I airbend instead, it all comes into Ang's ability. Then I would play a counter spell card, right? But it actually would airbend instead. So it still would basically stack up the airbend like Ang does, and still counter effectively. Difference is that you can play it again later for 2 mana, but I still would like interrupt the spell. So it would be like changing it from counter to be counter immune to making it interrupting instead, right? So that's a lot of game works, right? So I guess you have that rule, but I add this rule instead. I can alter the original stuff a bit, right? Like, I'm sorry, I don't know, but it just feels like most of what they said, right, to me, is very obvious. Like, it's very, very obvious, right? And I don't say to be like, oh, I'm so smart. But I actually do feel that a lot of things that were said in the second half just was kind of like the obvious things. Yeah, of course, you can change the rules. I keep comparing it to Magic. Yes, you can play a card that says, now these are the new rules. You can't counter anymore, right? These are the obvious things, right? So they kind of went over all the different rules. But for me, everything they said in the last 10 minutes were stuff that I was already thinking about or had already understood, right, when I saw the first panel showing all the rules, right? So this was a very heavy exposition episode. Here we go. This is gonna be the Kill Bill scene now. But seriously, man. Mark is walking up here like, oh, you wanna fight me, losers? These some random nobodies. Yeah, this is obviously inspired by Kill Bill, man. They're just surrounding her, right? They're surrounding her. She's coming in here. She's like, yeah, you wanna fight me, guys? Right, you know what I mean? She's like, for my sister. She's gonna like massacre all of them now. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, this in here, I'm ready with my katana, right? This is exact. Come on, this is straight up Kill Bill, man. This in here is 100% Kill Bill, man. Yeah, like she's surrounded now. This is a trailer, man. You're like, yeah, kill her! She's gonna like slide everyone. She's gonna be like, it's like a mass slaughter here. Maki is gonna own them all, man. My god. This is not in the trailer. This is like, oh shit, this scene. Maki owns everyone. This is like Maki best girl, man. Get my Maki up here. Frida, you're in the way, Frida. Get Maki up there, yeah. Maki kicking best girl, man. Like, but this is obviously inspired by Kill Bill. Yeah, obviously sex him, you know, yeah. I mean, it's clearly the same kind of building, old school Japanese building, the flooring, everything, right? It's so absurd now. She's just like, what? People is flying, this body flying. Oh, I can't even show these explosions. Okay, guys, this is the best episode. Guys. This is the best episode, okay? First and foremost, it is Maki owning everyone with her katana, right? It's like the Kill Bill scene, turns around. It's just crazy. It is crazy, guys. It is crazy. Like, it's just like Maki is like, it's just a massacre. And that's not even the best scene, basically. Yeah, it's like 4 fight scenes. They're all like amazing. And then it's like the sensitive with her sister and everything, and there's a mom getting like these episodes, guys. This is like the best episode in a decade. This is genuinely like the best anime episode in years. Like, it's just crazy. It's insanely crazy, right? I just showed you part of that Kill Bill scene. Now I'm gonna show you a part of her sister dying, and then we're gonna go to the full reaction, guys. And this is like the best episode I've seen in so long. I think easily this is the best Jujutsu Kaisen episode. This episode is beyond how good it is. But we got a slap of this. Check it out. Yeah, now my dice, right? Like, this is some weird memory of her. Yeah. Well, wait, Okkotsu! Well, wake up, boy! Yeah, their sister dies, man. What? And there's blood of bunch of like. Man, this scene. You gotta use a Kaisen, man, because, you know, they play this weird music. And like, what happened? Why were they all letting monsters there? They're bleeding out suddenly, and she wakes up. It's all a blood pool, right? And it's like a pool of monsters. She's like, why? But yeah, he's gonna fight the new Maki now, right? Because now she's turned into, yeah, like, she's like awakened the family ultimate power now, right? She's to die there. Oh, her dad he's a pretty good katana guy, though. And he used dice, man. He used dice, man. Yeah, Maki easily sliced them open, man. Maki just sliced them with a katana. He doesn't like katana episode. I knew he was a big katana episode, guys. Freaking knew it, man. Her just kills her dad easily. What the hell? She is easily. Oh, it's started. Yeah, she has started now. She just easily killed her father like that. The music is so weird. So it's like an old orchestra or something. My God. I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot of build-up, guys. Yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be a little build-up, right? It feels like they have a lot of, you know, like last episode clearly had the giant Tengen exposition episode, right? But even now, it's still like, how did Maki get stronger? How happened to Maki now? So if they're setting up a lot of these, like, you know, here's the new rules, here's the new power-ups, whatever, and then we're gonna have these like crazy fights, right? That's how this season feels right now. This feels like another like lore exposition episode, right? It's like, yeah, we're talking about this thing now, the family hairhead chicks. Yeah, it's like, okay, what up? It's a very, yeah. Here we go. Finally, her father. Here we go, Maki. And dad. And that's her sister, I guess. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Bakamai. Okay, can I fight the father maybe? Yeah, here we go. Maki's done, ready. She brings up the weapon, man. I'm sitting here ready with my own katana. Yeah, I'm ready with my own katana. I'm like, yeah, let's go then. Let's go. This guy is like, okay. Yeah, what are you here for? Maki. Yeah, shut up. Stupid father. Here we go. Man, so all the way. I broke the weapon. His poor katana immediately. Nice, nice. Whoa! Not my Maki! He's still weak. Can't beat evil dad. I like a soul clear. Yeah, he breaks often. Yeah, there's half his blade is like a light. His katana is like a lightning beam though. Yeah, it's like a lightsaber. He's in Star Wars, man. Maki's got owned! Maki's got owned, man! The turn is black. She's got owned. What? That's it? Maki gets owned? Like you, yeah, like that is blacked out. Maki's a loser, man. Now he's like pulling her blood. He's like pulling her. He just pulls her with the blood thing. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, Maki. You can't just get owned like that. Yeah, he smacked her easily, man. And he cut her with that like lightsaber thing, so back a bit. Alright. Damn it, man. Yeah, just pulling her with the mirror. Yeah, easy for him. He's disappointed in your weaklings. Okay, that's pretty brutal now. He's covering those blood here. What? But maybe this is how his power up. Maybe he does his ritual on purpose with him something. Maybe his dad is like, well, I'm gonna sacrifice you stupid girls and we're gonna power you up or something. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's brutal. He throws her down at the staircase. Christ, man. Her family is the worst. His family's the worst. Jesus Christ, he throws them, kicks her down the stairs. Like, yeah, whatever, you pathetic. Now they're gonna have some kind of like kiss of death or something. She's gonna give her life force something. Oh my God! Yeah, you're the worst. But it's she's gonna like die for her or something. Maybe that's she's strong. Maybe she's like two girls in one or something. Yeah, I think that she's gonna die, right? And somehow Maki will be like two humans or something. You get fusion! It's Dragon Ball, man! No, but seriously! What happened? I think she like absorbed. I think she like sacrificed her soul to her or something. If it's like she was like, I hate you, and here's my power sister. So I think she like gave her, you know, her like, yeah, like, you know, she sacrificed her life, right? She's just like, take all my power or something. Yeah, no, they both like, I hate you. I think she gave her all her powers on that. That's why I expect her to be Maki. But that's why I expect how Maki should get power up, right? So I expect Maki to get like a massive power up. Let's go back here. Let's go back. Here it is. So yeah, this is how I expect Maki to get like a massive boost, right? I expect Maki to like get a massive power boost because her sister, she's like, you know, I hate you, but I guess this is the only thing I can do, right? So I think she kind of, after her father owned her with his katana, right? Now they're sitting out here, and she's like, I hate you, and she kind of like forced her soul or something like that, right? Her like curse energy into Maki. Something like that, and it's like a fusion. It's got a Piccolo, Namiki, you know. She's like, take me, God, come in, Piccolo, or when he's at, you know, Namiki, they're like fusing up, I think. Yeah, I think they're like fusing in a way with the curse energy, or Maki's heavy, and now she's like super powerful. Something like that, right? It's gonna make Maki into a goddess now, man. It's something like that. Yeah, it's actually, remember our promise? Oh my god, it's like this thing where she's like, remember our promise, Maki? When we were kids? You know, like, don't you remember? Exactly, how she dies. Because she's like a ghost, right? She's actually this. I told you guys. That was an illusion. Yeah, it was like her memory, yeah. She's actually dead, right? She wasn't actually like in the beach. Yeah, she wasn't like at the beach or something. No. She's some kind of like, it's some weird, like, you know, memory illusion thing or something. Yeah, now my dies, right? Like, it's some weird memory of her. Yeah. Well, wait, Okkotsu! Well, wake up, my! Yeah, her sister dies here, right? Yes. Man. And goosebumps here, man. Oh, what? And there's blood of bunch of like... Man, this scene! You gotta use a Kaisen, man, because, you know, they play this weird music, and like, what happened? Why were all letting monsters there? They're bleeding out suddenly, and she wakes up, and all the blood pool, right? And it's like a pool of monsters. She's like, why? Like... But yeah, he's gonna fight new Maki now, right? Because now she's turned into, yeah, like, she's like awakened the family ultimate power now, right? She died there. Oh, her dad is a pretty good katana guy, though. And he is dice, man! He is dice, man. Yeah, Maki easily sliced them open, man. Maki just sliced them with a katana. He doesn't want a katana episode. I knew it was a big katana episode, guys. Freaking knew it, man. Her just kills her dad easily. What the hell? She is easily, oh, it's started, yeah. She has started now. She just easily killed her father like that. The music is so weird, it's like an old orchestra or something, my god. Yeah, I freaking knew it, man. She sliced them up like nothing. It's Christ. And now it's like, what, Maki killed the old man or something, I guess? Yeah, they're like, yeah, it was easy. Oh, these are the guys that kiss in the trailer, right? These like kind of ninja-looking guys with the mask something. These are the guys that chose in the trailer, I think so. She can just sevicates them easily. I think so. I think they're the guy she completely owns, right? Yeah, but it has to be from the trailer. I recognize these guys. I'm sitting there laughing like, I'm pretty sure, guys, these are the people that Mark is gonna own in the trailer, right? Yeah. This is like Kill Bill scene now. This is turning into Kill Bill now. Mark is like, you wanna go? Yeah, the same building, right? He's gonna slice them. Oh my god. Here we go. This is gonna be the Kill Bill scene now. But seriously, man. Mark is walking up here like, oh, you wanna fight me, losers? These some random nobodies. Yeah, this is obviously inspired by Kill Bill, man. They're just surrounding her, right? They're surrounding her. She's coming in here. She's like, yeah, you wanna fight me, guys? Right, you know what I mean? She's like, for my sister. She's gonna like massacre all of them now. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, this in here, I'm ready with my katana, right? This is exact, come on, this is straight up Kill Bill, man. This in here is 100% Kill Bill, man. Yeah, like she's surrounded now. This is a trailer, man. You're like, yeah, kill her! She's gonna like slice everyone. She's gonna be like, it's like a mass slaughter here. Maki's gonna own them all, man. My god. This is not in the trailer. This is like, oh shit, this scene. Maki owns everyone. This is like Maki best girl, man. Get my Maki up here. Frida, you're in the way, Frida. Get Maki up there, yeah. Maki kicking best girl, man. Like, but this is obviously inspired by Kill Bill. Yeah, obviously sex him, you know, yeah. I mean, it's clearly the same kind of building, old school Japanese building, the flooring, everything, right? It's so absurd now. She's just like, what? People is flying, this body flying. Oh, I can't even show these explosions. This scene is insane, man. It breaks my mind, man. Maki breaks my mind, man. Oh, that guy got Mortal Kombat, man. Oh yeah, this is so overkill. This is the most overkill ever in the Kaisen. It's just Maki. This is Maki like he's massacring. He's like, this is so long, dude. It keeps going. It's like a few minutes of Maki is like massacring through all these people. Yeah, and it's just like a lot of blood everywhere. But yeah, it looks almost exactly like he builds it, honestly. It does, absolutely. Yeah. Now she jumps down there and Yeah, so now she's like leveled up her physical skills, right? She does like she just under the katana and all this stuff. Well, I perfectly fit the heavy mount katana though in this video, absolutely, yeah, like this. She likes to punch him in his crotch too. Yeah, I crotch punched that guy. He was like the last I punched him like that. It has to be inspired by Kill Bill. Look at this. It's even the same staircase. So yeah, it looks like it's the exact same building. Seriously, right? It really looks like that. I wonder why this guy doesn't run away though, because you would think that they would by now be like, actually, you know what? We probably can't kill her. Yeah, like, at this time you would feel like they would probably be like, okay, actually, you know what? We probably should just move the other direction, right? You know, they're all gonna explode, right? Yeah, I mean, I would be like, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. She's defeated like 5,000 people before my. He's like kill everyone else in the whole building. Oh, this guy is. Oh yeah, I can't laugh at this thing, but this is Christ. He comes in there and it's just like the whole wall so it's blood now, right? Everything is blood now. Yeah, it's just red everything. What did this guy do now then? Oh, he did some kind of giant hand or something. Okay, yeah, now I have to remove Kaisen there. Yeah, okay, it's just like a blood thing or something. All the human blood or something. It actually is probably too much blood though. So there wasn't that many bodies. Because now it's like a fountain of blood. Yeah, it actually probably weren't that much blood, honestly. Honestly, it's not like they had that much goo in them. Let's be honest here. They aren't all fountains, you know. Are they gonna fight her now, the family? The stronger guys? I guess so. Of course she's fine though, because she flexed her abs something. Yeah, she's like flexed or something. She didn't take any damage. She's fine. I mean, she could got plot armor, but yeah, she's yaps down there like nothing. Okay, what this guy's power then? What can he do? But she's just like, you know, yeah, she's like magic immune now, right? I guess so, right? Yeah, she's ultimate physical straight now. Yeah, she's like magic immune, so you can't hit her with this random stuff, right? Yeah, Maki couldn't. Man, she really leveled up since with the sister. Because now she easily defeats them. Like, really. What happened now then? What happened now then? This guy just. Okay. What? She stands there, nothing. Yeah, because she's kind of like immune to stuff, right? So she stands there, smiling. Oh, and flexing her ab? What happened? I don't know. Flexing her abs and torso or something. I don't know. She's like, ah! Yeah, because she's really muscular. She like mixes. Her body doesn't look twice as big or something. This is crazy. This episode is the best episode in years, man. This episode is insane, man. This is the best anime episode in our freaking century, man. Yeah. This guy can't hold her. She's so powerful now. But like she just flexes through it. I don't know, she's flexing her muscles or something. What's she even doing to not be affected by it? She's like, oh! Okay. And now he shoots like a laser fist beam or something. Honestly, I have to say I'm a little lost episode now. Because now she hits her with like a laser beam or something. Yeah, he hits her with like something like that. And he's sure, yeah, okay. Like, and now he looks really tired or something. I don't even know what his power was. I mean, that was bad. Oh, he like I launched like a billion lightning fist beam at her, and it didn't affect her. Of course, Maki just walks out of it. Yeah, I guess he died because he like used so much power or something. And he got his head. She just walks by with this guy's head like, ah, whatever. And throws it in the water. That was brutal, man. She's, yeah, whatever, that guy's dead too. Like, what? Yeah, Maki is owned everyone. That was like, she's like, yeah, okay. I didn't know what he fought her for. She was clearly so much stronger than everyone else. But he kept fighting her for. They were like, what? Why didn't they just turn her other direction? But yeah, this is her man, him, of course, being young. Okay. I'm just wondering if they averted her. It does feel episode end now, though. But finally someone at least, like, hit. This is like the first time she's taking damage since she leveled up here. Yeah, this is like the first time she... This is the first time since Maki has some damage to her. But it does feel like she's gonna easily win this as well, though. Yeah, like, Maki is getting pounded very much. Like, mad, crazy fast here. That's what's cool, the sign of it. But I guess that whole credit text was accurate because it was like, this episode is amazing. I guess they have like 5,000 more animated on this episode in itself, right? Yeah, this is like, they had like a billion more animators to make it. Like, seriously, yeah. Like I said earlier, right? This episode still has so many animators that they probably actually had like ridiculously more animators for this episode. Because it just keeps going. The episode is longer and it just keeps going with all these insane scenes, right? Like they seriously, this episode has like 10 times the budget of the last episode at least. Yeah, it's crazy now. It's just, I'm losing my mind, guys. It doesn't end. No, okay, wait a minute now then. She did the new pause. Honestly though, I think one thing though, which actually is a critical thing, is that Maki is so incredibly strong now, suddenly. It's a little bit hard to understand if she takes any damage ever. Like he punches her, and it's a little bit like, should I care about that? Does she take damage, right? Yeah, a little. Exactly. No, he's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, he's like combining all of them. It's like a speedster. Yeah, it's like the Flash a little bit now. Collecting all the speed here. Collecting all, yeah, like maximum momentum strike. Yeah, and she's like, I guess, she's gonna like concentrate to anticipate it, I guess? I think that's how she's thinking, right? She's gonna concentrate to like stop it. Here we go. And she's gonna like probably just be able to do it. Yeah. You're kind of slow compared to me. It's just like, this thing is blowing my mind. This episode is so crazy, man. You're like, no, I can easily see your slow boy. You pathetic. She's like, you pathetic loser. I can easily see you. You loser. She's like, and she busts so hard his head like explodes too. Oh my god, it really goes more to combat. You see on the cranium, what is this scene? When he's like showing how he breaks his like, oh my god. Yeah, she punched him so hard that she broke his cranium with like one punch there. That is one problem though, you're just a really fast guy though, right? Usually they lack, you know, the actual endurance. No, she's back to her mom, I guess? She walks back home? This is even kind of weirder. It's like everyone is dead now, right? You know what I mean? She's like slaughtered everyone. She's back home. Hey, mom, is she cooking rice or something? She walks back home like, whatever, nothing happened. Yeah. Her mom is like, yeah, you killed everyone. That was kind of weird. Like she just casually walks home again. Hey, mom, how you doing? He's like, what? You killed everyone in the family. It's like, they deserved it. Should I kill mom too? I guess she's gonna finish her too. Yeah, okay, she's gonna finish her mom too. It's like, whatever. She's gonna like do, you know, finish off the last bit there. Yeah, he's still alive though, with his face broken though. Yeah, I guess he's like, he might survive this. I guess maybe mom gets it now. Yes, yeah. And then she kills him too, or something. When she got out of she's there, yeah. This was crazy, man. Oh yeah, now she's gonna have like some flashback how she, as him as a kid or something, her daughter or something. Here, yeah, mom, I know his mom, her mom gonna get him in the back there, and oh my god, like this episode is insane. It is straight up insanity. It was probably like 4 or 5 minutes longer, but yeah, but whatever. It's like, oh my god, there's so many crazy scenes in the episode. Like I said earlier, I jokingly said it right in the beginning of the reaction, because I was just like, man, there's so many credits in the episode, yeah. Like I was seriously like, oh man, why is it like, you know, like 500 extra names, and you see a bunch of other studios being mentioned right in the credits. You're like, oh yeah, it's like it is this studio. And you're really wondering, like, because I was saying, like, yeah, like, why so many names? They really had so many more credits because yeah, the episode had so many scenes. I mean, Jesus Christ, what an episode! Like, you know, I'm lost for words, right? I mean. Like I said, even just looking at this scene, right, the last fight scene, that would have been a good episode, and that would have been a high-budget fight for an anime. And then you had, of course, the whole, like, Kill Bill fight everyone and so on. And I said, but obviously that's best for Kill Bill, though. Looks almost exactly the same. Yeah, that was clearly inspired homage of Kill Bill, though. But that scene was also amazing, right? So there were 2, like, really, really high-level scenes in that sense. Then we had kind of a team fight against Maki with some of the powers. That looked a little worse, I would say, for me. But that was cool too, of course. But the scene, yeah, I'm creating with my word. But even that scene alone, right? It's like Maki against a few other people. Even that scene would have been like a 9 out of 10, right? In a normal case, right? In a normal episode, that would have been like a 9 out of 10 anime. But that's like the worst part of the episode. Yeah, that scene was like that felt all like 9 out of 10. Yeah, that was all like the true meanings, right? And then it kept going. Oh my god! Then it just kept going. Then it kept going. Destinator and all this. It was so insane. And also, of course, the father scene as well, right? That also looked great. She cut him up. Her sister gave her like life to her, and so on. And there was a brutal start. Like I tore down the stair. Like I'm usually a bit whoa. Like I feel exhausted with the episode. I feel exhausted, man. It was so much Sakuga that I lost my brain. Yeah, like I think I lost like 10 IQ for the episode. It was so much insane action that I was like, whoa. This is genuinely with one of those episodes. I can speak. We really feel like I lost my mind, I'm baffled. I'm like, exploding, yeah. It's like 10,000 exploding sun episode. This is genuinely one episode where you feel like, oh my god, this is really, really crazy. Like, it's so good. It's so crazy. I don't know what to say, guys. Genuinely, like I am genuinely shocked, right? Like I'm just like, yeah, but like genuinely, like I can barely breathe, Like that episode was, it was spectacular. But like I said, right, it was spectacular from the beginning to end. Yeah, like it really was like an 11 out of 10 episode from the beginning to start. It's like, screw you, kid! Yeah. Then he jumps at him here, like, come on! Then uses his power to summon like a... Man, that was getting sadder, man. It's like, that's my dad! Panda. I want to see Panda evolve though, but I don't want him to be like, no, my papa is dead. So now obviously Panda's gonna get triggered and he's gonna get... Yeah, he's gonna be like, hey, I will remember you, father! Exactly. Oh man, this is sad, man. I won't cry for you, Dad! No, it's sad, man. Yeah, we hear Panda screaming here. And he's like, I will get revenge for you, father. Oh, here comes the opening, yeah. Oh, that was sad, man. Panda is like, oh, I will get revenge for you, father. Oof. But, Panda's really just the character, right? He's like, taking as a curse, spiriting, taking care. It was a good scene, yeah. He's coming in here, find his dead body, started crying, started screaming at it, right? That's a great scene there, yeah, like, But I kind of think that, we have seen Panda transform earlier, right? Turned into like a giant muscular panda monster. That's probably what's gonna happen. That'll be interesting to see if that's... actually, is that cat voiced by Luffy? Yeah, and it's like, this is my kid, right? But isn't that Luffy's voice too? I think I hear Luffy, or what I'm actually hearing is a cat, right? From Danadam. Shots with Luffy, yeah. Old lady voice actor. But yeah, now she's gonna recognize the team, right? Kinda. The kid, which is a cat now then, but... Yeah, sorry about that. So, yeah, I understand. Huh. But I have to check out, we have to go check out if that's Luffy. But I think that it's his voice actor. Yeah. Just throwing it out there, but it really sounded like her. In that, like, there's now her. Okay, so got aura forming. He's standing on top of this guy. I was like, come on! This is half the anime. This guy is like, hello, sir. Yeah. Like, why would you? This is such an anime thing, right? And I want to say, my boy Piccolo was the first to do anything, right? Like, I'm standing on top of this, like, light. Yeah, like, why? He's like, yeah, let's fight then. Yeah, Satoru is here. Yeah, but like, this guy is like, I'm an aura former dude. Introduction, new aura dude. He's like, yeah, you want to fight me? Yeah, I'm ready. I think it's probably opening now though, before the fight. Oh yeah, the old man has his guitar, right? That was happening. Oh yeah, the old man is playing his guitar rips. Yeah, here comes the old man with his like a guitar. Actually, this is kind of feel like I'm like the off-screen this thing, right? Yeah, it was kind of like he's standing there. Oh, you got the panda! Yeah, he's like, no, my father! I was gonna blame him now. No, it's around. Yeah, it's like, dead! Oh no, he's sad now, man. It's my papa. Man, that was getting sadder, man. It's like, that's my dad! Panda. I want to see Panda evolve though, but I don't want him to be like, no, my papa is dead. So now obviously Panda's gonna get triggered here. He's gonna get... He's gonna be like, yeah, I will remember you, father! Exactly. Yeah, so you're waiting for that Maki moment, man. No, it was great, man. Yeah, so I'm waiting for her to bring up the Twisted Staff, right? Yeah, that's how I forgot about it last week. But now I have my, you know, playful cloud there, right? So this is the 3 section thing here, right? I'm ready to ever use it again. I know Toei destroyed it, but yeah, if they ever get it back again, right? It's really hard to use. I've been trading on it. I've been genuinely trading on it. This, you know, like... how I say it? Yeah, this last winter, I guess, and it's been kind of weird because you can't really like you can't really use it outside and so on because it's so big and so on. It's gonna this guy is ripped, man. He goes some ripped guy-looking guy. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you wanna fight me, bro? He's probably gonna own immediately. This is just side character. He's gonna own. This guy looks too muscular, right? See, this character in anime, he's too muscular. He's like, hey, you wanna fight me, kid? You know, he's too much like that. Yeah, he's too much like that. It's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care, you know. Yeah, it's too much. It's like, come on, you have no value to me, kiddo. Oh, here we go. This is the underground fighting arena. Something like that, right? He's running, I think so. Because now they're going down. Like, you want to be the boss? Yeah, now they're going down. Right? Some kind of now it's like Fight Club. Yeah, you wanna... But I like the sound of that. Yeah, here we go. Getting interesting. This is a kind of Fight Club thing. Yeah, like get down there in the basement, like sorcery underground Fight Club. Yeah, yeah. Now it looks like a Fight Club, right? It's like a giant area underground, some buildings. 100%, man. He's just getting excited. Like, oh, Fight Club! Tell everyone. Oh, it's Panda! Yeah, so he's gonna fight Panda in a Fight Club? What? It's almost like an underground Fight Club. He's like, what? It's Panda down there? Of course. Yeah, he's like, yeah, yes. This reminds me of that scene in Thor. He's like, I know this dude! Hulk! He's my friend! Yeah. It reminds me of that scene when he's like, I know this guy! Yes, and then it's Panda! He's just like, oh my god, it's my friend, the Panda dude! Okay, and then, oh, it's going to sent out illegally, right? Oh, yeah. It's him, is he the... Yeah, this is gonna be the kicked out, he's the runner, he owns the place, right? He's probably he's like the manager or whatever, right? He owns the place. Yeah, he's like the underground master. He's a Doflamingo, this anime. He's a joker. That's what he is. Come on, show his face already. He got some hot chick, of course. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know. He's the one that... But I just like ugly, like, you know, TV screen. But here we go. Underground Fight Club! He's like, come on, Panda. We're friends. Are we doing this seriously? Or are we gonna see it? Wait, are we fight? Is this a fight? We pretend fighting, right? Yeah. And now it's exactly, now it's like, we're pretending. Yeah! We're pretend fighting, right? Yeah, of course we are. Yeah, okay. Probably, a little bit. Oh, this is cute, man. Underground Fight Club episode. Oh, this is great anime. I love seeing all the characters and looking. Oh, but it's before this too, like all the really interesting like, animation on all the what's called the audience too. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man, this was great. This is awesome, man. Panda fighting. Oh yes, panda fighting. He probably knows they're faking it, right? He's sitting there angry now. Yeah, he's like, their senpai is like, oh, this is terrible. Yeah, it looks awesome for the rest of them, but it's obviously fake punching him. Yeah, so he's probably gonna get pissed off now, be like, no. Yeah, so he's like, yeah, massive panda fighting it. Well, I love it. Oh no, you like, whoa! Yeah. His ultimate filming. Whoa, 100% fake, man. 100% fake. Yeah, Nani! That was so hard, man! He's just really happy being there. He wants to be in the Fight Club. He's like, oh, this is actually awesome, yeah. What is the drawback of going to the Fight Club? I want to go to the Fight Club. Okay. That's his girlfriend there. Is she also sorcerer? Kinji? I think she probably is, right? She seems to be... I mean, she might not be his girlfriend or whatever. But it feels like Kinji... I just feel like he... I don't know... I feel like Kinji probably wouldn't date a woman they can't fight too, right? Here we go to meet Kinji now then. Here we go. We're finally gonna meet Kinji. They kept hiding his face earlier too, right? Yeah, no, it's all like, hey, Itadori. Got your senses, kid, eh? It's like, yeah, who trained you? Oh, here's all the cameras, I guess, there in the room. I guess he watched all the fights there and so on. It's like a old surveillance room, I guess. He's like, yeah, I know you faked your fight, bro, right? So obviously he hit to recruit him, and he probably knows that. I'm gonna guess he kind of knows that he wants to recruit him, right? He's like an underground broker guy, kind of like Dofi. So he probably knows what's happening. It's like the culling game and yada yada and blah blah blah, and you know, Godio Sensei, and I feel he probably knows most what's happening, not all the details, but I would assume this guy has, you know, like some awareness of kind of what's happening in the sorcerers fights or whatever, right? Because, you know, he's like an, you know, underground guy with connections, right? And so on. So he probably knows what's happening, right? Generally speaking. Yeah. Pretty much some deal with him, right? I feel he's gonna have some deal with him. It's like, if you could beat this guy, then I will help you. Or me or whatever. So it's gonna be some deal, like, but if I win, you have to do this thing. Come on, if he's like a typical, like, he's like a gambler guy. It's like, I want you to do X thing for me. There we go, gamble. I mean, I knew it, but he's clearly like a gambler dude. He's gonna be like, well, if you throw up this sword and it doesn't land on your hand or whatever, then I will join you or whatever. Come on. He's like a classic gambler dude. He's gonna be like, come on, man, do my gamble, and you know, if you defeat me, I will join your crew or something. It's the gamble. I like his action. He sits here in the sofa. He's me. That's what he is. I am Kinji, clearly. I'm just like, yeah. You know, yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, he's like, you know, he's like, yeah, bro. I do like his outfit, though. That's kind of how I see it myself, you know. I like it in the sofa, yeah. I don't get people to do reactions or whatever in like a chair. No, it would be like me. You want to have a goddamn comfy sofa, right, come on. So you watch anime, you want to have a sofa, right, yeah. I love this guy, man. He's me, man. He's just like me for real, so I'm feeling. And also a gambler, right? He's also a gambler. He's exactly like me, my god. I used to say I'm Todo in this Kaisen, but maybe I'm more this guy. Maybe I am more this guy. But otherwise, I am Todo clear otherwise. I have a bet actually with the coworker also at Kaisen. And if he dyes hair pink, then I'm gonna shave my beard and get my hair like Todo. if he dresses up like my best brother, then I will be dressed like Todo. Then I told him that. Then we cosplay. Then I cosplay Todo. He cosplays Itadori. Yes, but he futures. But he looks like Itadori too. He looks like him too. Sam is like, come on, bro. If you do the Itadori cosplay, I can do Todo. Come on, we can do it together. By the way, they're calling him here now. But I was waiting for some moment to happen so you can smack him or something. Yeah, I was waiting for some angry moment now when he's just like, stupid kid. So you can trick me, yeah, Godio. But I think he probably likes Godio. I think he probably has some kind of like, I like my old sensei for some reason, right? He did teach me something. Yeah, I think he has some kind of honor for his sensei. So he's like, well, you know, he's my sensei after all, so probably. Like this phone call keeps going there. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting for this moment. He's like, chubby kid. Yeah, I was waiting for this all for like 5 minutes. He just like throws like a glass at him. Like, I hate you, kiddo. You annoy me. Yeah, come on. This is what I waited for. It's over, right? I was waiting. Come on. And it's over. I think we're all waiting for that moment. He's gonna be like, screw you, kid. Think you screwed me for nothing. He throws like a glass at him, smacks him. I was waiting for that. It's mega bit. I think we're all waiting for this moment, right? I think we're all waiting for this particular moment when he like snaps at him and he throws like a glass at him and so yeah, come on, this was the whole moment, man. I'm sitting here genuinely waiting for this thing, probably for. I felt like I waited for this 5 minutes, right? Now here, he calmly, okay, it's like screw you, kid. Yeah. Then he jumps at him here, like come on. Then uses his power to summon like yeah. And it smacks him, come on, like we're waiting for this moment. I feel like waiting for this moment, right? But he seems to smack him with what, like his phone or something? It makes the phone bigger. That's how it looks, right? Yeah, like I can zoom in a bit. It makes the phone bigger. Yeah, like he zooms in on the phone, right? It's like a giant, massive it looks like his screen, right? On his phone hits a bit. So what will his power be? Some kind of creative stuff? Some kind of like maybe It does feel like he used the phone though, like they was calling him, right? He looks like he's hitting him with like actual like a bigger size holographic form of his phone. So that's power, maybe. Maybe he can like, you know, he's watching all this stuff on TV, right? As in this room here. So maybe his power is something that has to do with screens, right? Like maybe he can like touch the screen here and like pull it out, or maybe he can punch you what he sees on screen or something. I wouldn't be surprised if someone has the power, right? Like maybe if it's like a dragon on TV, he can like summon a dragon temporarily, like at least. Maybe it does feel like it's hitting him through the screen thing. He could have some kind of creative power or something, right? Or maybe it's just making like the phone giant or something. He can... Oh, here we go. Yeah, she's gonna fight. Come on, this is like N0 though. She's like on the buttons. Maybe her power doesn't work with so many objects. I don't know. It's like, I think her power is more based on spatial rooms, right? I think her power isn't based on number of people. That's more Todo, yeah. I think her power is based on area, rather. It seems to be more limited by area. But see, that it didn't work, because now she's up over here, right? Panda is so confused about it. Huh, but I was trying to, like, but, you know, the stupid room thing. How do you get up there? Panda Seppa use your powers to, like... Yes. Yeah, exactly. It says on its ass. Yes. Yes. Oh, here it is. He got... What is this stupid power? Ah, when did she ride on me? Oh, it's there on my stomach. Yeah. My abs. Okay, what's gonna happen now then? Yeah, okay. So you figured out my power, basically, by showing your ass. Yeah, it's like, okay, Panda's like, yes, I got it now. Damn it, you figured out it! Like, what is this shit? What is this stupid power they has? Damn it, there's no waste of my power! Clearly. Yeah. Yeah, what's happening over here? What is it, Panda said? What? Is that a panda? They're like, what is this? He's like, yeah, panda sneak attack. No, that's this it. He's like, is that a cute panda doing stuff? Oh, that scene was epic. Yeah, it worked! That scene was epic, man. That scene was epic. Panda is like, yeah, sucker punch, sneak attack, panda! It's like, what? He's pretending to be a cute panda, so he's like, whoa, what a panda! Oh, there she is. Yeah, she called him before the episode ended, right? So this is probably what she calls him. Because now they're gonna, she's like, wait, what? Panda? Uh-oh. There's a kid out gonna see them and call him, push. She's gonna be like, what are you doing? Panda. Pun? Yeah, this is what she figures out. And calls Kinji, exactly. This is the same time, yeah. She's like, wait, Panda? And that ninja dude? That Sasuke looking like? She's like, what? Exactly, that was it. We had to fight her. So her powers are kind of transportation or something? Yeah, because she can like, I don't know, it was hard to go to his room, right? And now I guess she saw places, so she couldn't run to his room, right? Because it was like some weird... So her powers are kind of like... I guess it's similar to Best Man Todo, right? How she's like... Some kind of like... Swapping places or something. It's something like that. It's a kind of spatial power. Yeah, exactly. And you keep running and running and running. You're stuck in some kind of loop, some kind of time loop circuit here. It's like, yeah, we don't your enemies! I can keep running. It's impossible to capture her. We just keep running in a hamster wheel. What is this scene? You're stuck in some infinity loop. Okay. Yeah, and Panda can't get over there. And I swap places with them again. Her power is very similar to Todo. Yeah, it's very similar. And they are fighting each other, of course, yes. Yeah. Sorry about that. My camera died just when the opening started. I guess perfect timing though to fix your camera. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Some reboot. Love me. Na, 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 na. Yeah, so I was gonna say that, right? That her power seems very similar, right, to our man Todo. I mean, certainly, right? He obviously kind of swaps places and stuff, right? Boogie Woogie is kind of like, you know, and then it's swap places, right? But this power feels still very similar. How they're running and you can't, they keep running over there and you can't like get to the, yeah, like it feels very similar, right? But her power is perhaps more as a room, perhaps, right? More locked as in, like, you know. So I say it, right? Her power seems to be more. It's like I have this, you know, pattern, right? Kind of like this triangle now. If you leave this triangle, you get back. It's like a loop, right? It's like the infinite loop power. That's how her power seems more. We're told it was more like I swap places with people or persons, right? Or whatever, obviously, right? He was more like I swap places with two people left, right? It's like law in One Piece. But her power seems more to be like in this circle or this square or whatever. If you go out to the edge, you go back to the beginning again. Infinite looping you around the circle, basically, and so on. Probably. But it seems very similar, right? So kind of spatial sorcery powers. Yeah, they're trying to, of course, talk her down and be like, come on, we're friends. We wanna team up with you. And this is some character that died, no one remembers him. Yeah, what's the name again? You know, yeah, this. There was some person, some other season. What's this backstory? Panda is like, yeah, you remember like how you get like a VHS tape? The Savako mail, basically. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you got that horror VHS tape and then... Yeah, what is your actual goal, man? Godyo Sensei is sealed. But you didn't know Godyo Sensei. The last episode, like, what? Who is this Godyo Sensei? Come on. Now, they explain to her that Godyo Sensei is in trouble, right? And she might care? I think she lies. Godyo probably, maybe. What? She had no idea, I guess. She's like, what? Godyo Sensei in trouble? Yeah. I guess she had absolutely no idea. What is this scene? Yeah, bunch of cute bunnies. She's like, you know, it's just more intrigued by. Oh, cute bunnies? What is this power? It's the El Zero attack! Yeah, it's a huge amount of bunnies. Oh no. Yeah. But like she's like, oh interesting. How many cute bunnies? Like she's more intrigued by the ability, trying to counter it. Oh, so many cute. Yeah, she's gonna find. Come on, this is like El Zero though. She's like all the bunnies. So maybe she got one weird superpower. But I guess that is a pretty common thing in the anime that they have some kind of like rules, right? This is a kind of yokai sorcerer rule. Oh, I can only teleport in the daylight or something, yeah. If I have this item with me or whatever. I think Panda hasn't done much in his fight though. He's just confused, man. Panda's like, yeah, bro. Good call. Yeah. Panda's like, good call, bro. I agree with you, yeah. He mostly stands there and is like, yeah, that was... Okay, he's gonna explain it now here with like stars and everything. It's just, you see her face is so weird. Yeah, her like surprise face, it looks so hilarious. Okay, this is amazing here. They're gonna explain to us how this works. Yeah, she keeps blocking that door. This is like the whole episode. How do we actually get a door? Yeah, this whole episode is like, how do we trick this woman so we get inside the door? Yes. What about this? What about this thing? Yeah. Yeah, keep trying to explain with stars here. It's kind of like a transpose graphing. You're like, well, if A knows B and B knows C, A knows C, but you have to travel through the pathway. It's like a flow sorting. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you have to transpose. Yeah. Yeah, she can block us. That's a good. It has to be another star in the middle. Yeah, you have to find a graviton on this thing. I'm so surprised we're not following at all what's happening inside the room though. They're fighting in there with... Oh, there she go. Oh, she's gonna just throw a car at them or something? What's happening? I guess also a strategy? Panda Senpai! Yeah, Imai! Oh, he's just... he's just flexing though. Panda Senpai is flexing though. He throws that car at them. Very good. Yes, it's also a strategy. Yeah, this car. What is this car scene? Panda is like, damn it! Man, what was that scene? Yeah, that's also a way to fight. Like what's happening now? Then he's like, enter the zone here. Oh, I love this scene. Oh, it's epic, man. Yeah, she can like swap his on the distance thing. What's he doing now? If you think he's ascending some kind of upper plane now, yeah. He's like ascending to the next universe. Like everything is turned into... Yes, that's what I mean. He's like the God scene. He's like, I see the future now. Yeah, I can see infinite space now, or something. He's like unlocking the reality or something. What? And Panda just keeps getting owned. Panda is just the poor guy in the... what? You know, this light falls down. Oh, maybe like... Okay, yeah, so he saw the light in there. It's fine, it's so weird, man. He's like, oh, yes. I understand her powers now, yes. Yes, she wrote it inside the... I'll show you a coin now. This is a very like large One Piece. Yeah, like I'll throw on an iron rock or something, and I can swap place with that coin or something. This is kinda cute now, though. She's like teleporting but throwing a coin before. Yeah, that's it. I cannot get cards. Yeah, I keep throwing like my phone like in front of me, so I can teleport to the phone and be like, yeah. It's like you know, air dashing in a video game 10 times. Yeah, it's like I'm dashing to the same orbit over and over again. That was adorable. And she blocks him. Yeah, you loser! To defeat me? Yeah? I'm way better than you. He's just like, bunny! Yeah, throw a bunny to Panda. And then Panda is like, oh my god, massive baseball throw. Yeah, tornado pitches that poor... tornado pitches that poor bunny. But the bunny landed. Oh my god. I thought the bunny was laughing. I thought the bunny was gonna explode, okay? I thought the bunny was gonna explode like, you know, like a meatball. But the bunny was like, bro, I got this. The bunny landed. I was like, no, I got it. What? I thought the bunny was gonna be like, pfft, you know. The bunny is fine. Yeah, the bunny is fine, man. And now she's like, I don't know, sending the car at them or something. Man, this is like weird, crazy fight, man. Oh yeah, the wolf is still there somewhere. Yeah, Nande! I swapped it earlier. Yeah, she's owned, man. Tricked her. This is one mind-boggling fight here. I love it now. They're gonna explain how the wolf was hiding underneath the thing. Exactly, so he couldn't jump up exactly at the time moment. Can he like telepathically communicate with his animals, I guess? How did he tell the wolf the strategy? I guess he can do it, right? He needed to like tell the wolf to wait for that moment. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna throw the bunny's gonna do a cool handstand, and then you jump up at the same time. He needs to be able to like tell the wolf somehow, right? Just got the release, right? It's a little bit laggy. Here we go. No, it froze again. Jesus Christ, I hate when it happens. There we go, better now. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I kept freezing a bit, but you just got released, right? So it's like terrible. It's hard to watch it almost. But I do love it. He sounds like sorry, but it's always it's what because he always sounds like the same person always, right? He only has one voice. I love his voice, but he only sounds like the same person always. Yeah, and it is my sorrow, but it is a little bit like, you know, he only sounds like sorrow, right? Timuro, yeah. This could be One Piece, man. This sounds like One Piece. Like I said, I love his voice actor. One of my all-time favorite voice actors. But he does only make one voice happen. He only makes Zoro. He doesn't make, if you see him like in Fire Force or whatever, he always sounds exactly the same. Ruby Hachi or whatever, right? He only has one voice though. It's one of the best voices, but it's the only voice he does, yeah. He doesn't do a different voice. He only do one awesome voice. Best voice acting, man. Best voice acting. Yeah, Zoro got lost into one. He's in the Jujutsu Kaisen now. Because I mean, he sounds like Zoro, right? He doesn't even try to do another voice. You see Zoro behind me, right? You know I love my Zoro. I got my Greek Katana with me, guys. Zoro got lost, and he's in Jujutsu Kaisen now. No, but I mean, genuinely, right? He sounds 100% exactly like he sounds in One Piece. He hasn't changed his voice at all, right? He has the exact same voice like he has in One Piece. Bunch of other voices, except Luffy also in this, right? But Luffy, Mayome, she's changing her voice slightly at least, right? She has a slightly different, right? But not sorry, he does one voice. But anyway, yeah, they're gonna fight now then. Yuji. Haven't you see what his power can do? He just punched him. Yeah, that wasn't really like black lightning either, right? Yeah, you hurt. Yeah, but his anger, of course, God, you're right, you know, God, you. But obviously she didn't know that God was in trouble, so... No, she didn't know that God was in trouble, right? So that in that sense... He probably doesn't know, right? He probably just knows... he probably heard about the incident, but maybe he doesn't know that God was kidnapped, right? Or sealed away as well. Yeah, probably not. Doesn't know what happened, right? Yeah, and now we saw like, Panda, you traitor. Thought you were my bro, Panda. Yeah, Panda, man. Freaking traitor, man. Thought you were my bro, Panda. I would be sad too, right? If a Panda betrayed me, yeah. I'm like, you betrayed me, Panda. Well, he's gonna come behind him and backstab him? Alright, it's just... Well, I guess he's shocked that he's alive still, so to speak. He can stand up after he punched him. Yeah, but I'm like... I'm resistant. Curses. But the plan is that he's just talk him down, right? Talking to him. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what the plan is, except just talking to him, telling him that he needs help. I mean, honestly, leave a comment below, guys. Does he have an actual plan? Except that Panda was like, he's so cheerful, so I like him. Yeah, the plan is like talking to Jujutsu, right? I mean, seriously. Isn't the plan just like, oh, I'm gonna stare him down in the act and be like, you and me will be friends. Yeah, the plan is just talking to Jujutsu, right? Am I wrong? She kinda likes him now. Come on, Kinji, let's be your friends. You're kinda cute, you know. Let's be friends with them, our cool eyes. But seriously, the plan is like, yeah, let's be bros, right? What was the plan otherwise? The plan was just like, let's talk him down, right? He's like, yeah, see? What was the plan? They were like, we're gonna talk to him. He's like, yeah, okay. He might agree, maybe. He likes to gamble, right? I think he's just gonna gamble with them and be like, yeah, if you win this gamble, I will join, right? Yeah, he's always been at this. But as I say, I feel like he's gonna use some bet with them, and if you win this bet, right? If you win the gamble, then he's gonna agree with them and like help them or something. He's gonna do some stupid like yeah, like, stupid. Other people are killing other people so they get points and so on, right? Stuff is happening. Oh my god, new character. This is the people ever mentioned comments, right? Yeah, this is the new. Yeah, this is the guy everyone mentioned. Exactly. You got like a staff or something. Yeah. But this is the one everyone's hyping. There was everyone hyping last week. I mean, I'm on this. I mean, yeah, like this has to be the new character typing, right? What's his name? He looks like they have like the Son Goku stuff. He has like he looks like he has a staff, right? That kind of grows, right? He looks like he has not this kind of staff, but kind of, right? Yeah. And he has a kind of typical like Chinese. Let's see here. He got like that kind of, you know. Yeah, see? He got the Son Goku stuff. That's what I'm saying. This guy is Son Goku, man. This guy, I'm saying, man. This Dragon Ball. He got the goddamn Son Goku stuff. Like, seriously. He has the staff that grows, right? It looks like he has exactly the classic Boo staff or Jingo staff from Dragon Ball. Now, he obviously might have some other, maybe not perhaps magical staff, but I'm just throwing out the guys. He literally had like a staff, right? Not this one then. This is obviously the Playful Cloud, right? But he had the one that looks almost exactly like the Dragon Ball staff, or the Astro staff, except in Star Sing or whatever. Also, Year on the West storyline, right? I mean, obviously the whole Dragon Ball is based on Year on the West, right? Straight out of Dragon Ball, doesn't he? No, but seriously, he's holding a staff, right? This new character. He's just like, yeah, bro. And he clearly looks like he's holding, not this, the Treasure staff, but like the Dragon Ball staff, right? Like the staff that Son Goku has, or the Astro staff, or whatever, like I mentioned, right? So he looks like he has that. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's like based on Son Goku, if he's based on Dragon Ball character, right? Because obviously Son Goku is actually based on Year to the West, blah, blah, blah. You know, we have a bunch of Son Gokus, you know, Sun Wukong thing, right? So, yeah, why not, right? He might be a Chinese sorcerer, he might be an old guy, right? He probably like a resurrected sorcerer, right? Might be 1,000 years old, coming in here with some like Sun Wukong moves, right? That wouldn't put me whatsoever. I mean, a bunch of characters are obviously based on different yokais or whatever, right? Like mythology characters. So why couldn't this be based on like Dragon Ball, but Year to the West, right? Yeah, based on like the Son Goku character, right? It's just Fortnite now. Now this is his Fortnite, right? So when you enter, where's my hammer? Yeah, when you enter the culling game, right? In the giant circle, right? So you enter basically the freedom chest, right? And then he kind of hits you around, so it's like, oh, you can teleport it randomly, scan it around, different like beast starts. So like, let's be honest here. Giga, as he's playing a lot of Fortnite, he was like, how do I make a badass manga in the end here? All this cool characters, you're gonna fight What if the main bad guy just creates like Fortnite? It's like 10 different Fortnite places, right? And then it's like 500,000 old ancient soldier guys. And you just throw them all together in like a Fortnite. It's like a tournament Fortnite. But it is literally Fortnite. It is so Fortnite now. You know, make him a last over there. And he finds the one who's like poking the other woman. Like, what are you doing over here? Yeah. She's trying to fight him, you know. He's like, you tell me first. This is my loot. You know, they're like having these like mini skirmishes everywhere. Jesus Christ, man. Really? Yeah. Well, they also supposed to know that Maki killed everyone else. So that probably has no value though, okay? Not to be that guy, right? Not to be that guy. But he's in this scene here, right? He is just like, oh yeah, they're all dead probably. So I'm just thinking, like, since Maki, you know, killed everyone, is there any value really being the leader of the Zenin clan? I mean, maybe someone's alive, but I don't know really. I feel so sorry for him, Jesus Christ, but... Oh, this scene. Poor Hakari is like, oh, one of the great families backing me. Like, we know that the great family... Oh, poor... This is his sorrow, man. He's lost again, man. Oh, poor. He's just like, yeah, that's awesome. The great Zenin family will back me. Then I can have my fight club or whatever. And I was like, yes, let's be friends, Ishigori-kun. It's like... Yeah, okay, the next day. No, it hasn't... That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, yeah, no, actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was thinking what the time frame is here, but yeah. Oh my god, this scene, man. Where's my hammer? This scene was like... Oh, this scene, man. He's just like making me is like, but Hakari, if you help me, I can use my Zenin clan leadership to give you this and that. He's like, oh, great, let's be friends. And then we see like Maki kiss everyone the next morning. Then Maki woke up and I was like, where are they? Yeah, so they don't know, of course. And I guess it's like Sukuna side of him, right? He can hear the rules because Sukuna, I guess, probably has one of those ace sources, right? With a deal with to be revived later. Something like that, right? He's the strongest. Okay, here we get a kind of list. Okay, he has to list to us. But I don't know why. Why does Oda want to list that? He's to find the strongest people, maybe? He's like fights or something. So basically this list gives you everyone's point, right? And I guess you're gonna go after probably the strongest person with the most points, right? Yeah, so Kashimo is the leader, right? He has like 200 points or more or something. But he used 100 points now then, right? So he has like 100 points less or something. Yeah, and then they're gonna go after the other people, right? So these are not classic moments. These are not classic moments, right? We wanna pause, think about it. But honestly, I find this part of the anime, I don't know, look at me, but I find it overtly praised or something, or like it's not that complicated. I don't know what it's called really, but I'm just like, okay, let's pause to talk about it. But I mean, obviously, like I said, right, they're gonna go after people with more than 100 points, and the rules they can then change, so they can either like exchange rules with each other without killing them, or they can like, you know, take people's points without killing them, right? And people can leave and so on by giving up their points or whatever, yeah. It's just like, if it's so obvious, I really don't feel we need a special dump of this all the time. Not that this is too long here, but I want to point out this. Let's go on, right? I'm not gonna sit there and pretend that I need to read the rules for 10 minutes. I don't know, I feel the opposite, honestly, right? I am all for, right, discussing this stuff, making long reviews or whatever, but I think it's interesting now that some people are like, oh, we have to pause here. The whole, like, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen people can't read or whatever, but this isn't that much to read, honestly. It's like, oh yeah, they want 100 points and they can change the rules, obviously, right? Like, let's keep going. I don't know, this is not that complicated. I'm taking the other option, and I'm not saying that because I want to be all like, oh, let's go and fight, you know, let's go and fight, let's have a fight, you know, action, right? Not at all. I'm just saying that there's so many other enemies, right, with, you know, confusing time travel and whatever, and this and that, and 5,000 characters. Or something like, you know, Dururara, where it's like every character is the main character at the same time or something, right? Those are animes we kind of like, I need to re-watch the episode 3 times to even understand who's the main character. Who is the main character? Dururara. You know what I mean? I don't know, right? I guess it's the short, maybe, you know, like, those animes. Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of like, got 100 points, change the rules. Let's go on, man. I'm just laughing. Do you want the rules again? No, we don't want the rules again. We don't want the rules again, okay? No, please no. We're gonna go find Higuruma, right? Yeah, but there are no rules again, Jesus Christ. Oh, they got teleported inside? It's just Fortnite now. Now, this is his Fortnite, right? So when you enter, what is my hammer, yeah. When you enter the cooling game, right, in the giant circle, right? So you enter basically the freedom chest, right? And then he kind of hits you around. So it's like, oh, you can teleport it randomly, scan it around. Different, like, base starts. So, like, say please with his character coming in there. Here we go. Will you please be my knight? Yeah. What is this woman? She's like, please can I team up or something? Can I trust her though? Well, honestly, maybe she's genuine. Maybe she's just like, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna die here, right? I'm a weak social lady. You seem to be pretty powerful. You're just like the king of the Zenin family or something. Can I join you instead? I can be your waifu, right? She's like, please can I join instead? I don't have time for this shit. He's like, shut up. Just tell me what it is. Yes, protect me. He's like, yeah, whatever. Only if you tell the truth though. If you're lying, I will just kill you, right? Yeah, if you're lying, I will just kill you. Yeah. Yeah, Remy is her name. But I guess she's gonna be like one of the new characters now. Remy, yeah. I guess she's gonna be one of the characters coming in here, right? She's just like trying to seduce Megumi. She's like, oh, come on, Megumi, I can be cute. But here she's in the opening, right? I know I've seen it before. Yeah, I recognized her immediately from the opening. So she's Megumi's true love now. She's the main love interest here, Remy. But I mean, yeah, as with her is being all like, you know, oh yeah, let's be nice to me, be my knight. I think it must have a hero for that matter. He's out before this thing. Yeah, my knight, very much so, like. But yeah, maybe she's being genuine, though, right? Maybe she's just too weak to survive this thing. It would make sense. A lot of people actually would try to team up, right? Maybe. I don't know. So maybe the older 3 people standing next to her then will also be new teammates. Of course, you can trust her, I don't know. But yeah, maybe, right? The way this opening works makes me think that these other people who have a similar position now trying to team up with her or something, right? Because she's clearly trying to join them now. Maybe not honestly, but that's what I'm thinking, right? The opening is obviously kind of foreshadowing in that sense, right? It's like we saw the 2 fly guys, the Yuta fighting on the same time as well, right? So hammer, I'm ready with the hammer. Yeah, it's like they call his monster. I've seen it used in the previous the bit song, right? But I don't know how it's probably worse though. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Here we go. Exactly, you're guilty. There we go, there, you know, she's blind. The blind judge, yes. But I'm not blind. I was waiting for him to go all judged red, you know. I am the law! I am the law! What if his sorcery power makes him know that they are not lying to him? He's like a lie detector, perhaps. So he's like, I know this guy isn't guilty, so I'm gonna save him because I know that he's being framed or whatever, right? Because if he's like magical power, he would know that they're guilty. So he's some, I'm guessing, he obviously has the power of judging, right? So I'm gonna drop the katana, guys, okay? The katana is out, guys, okay? The katana, guys, it's out, okay? The katana's out! Instead, right? Instead, for this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, I have the hammer time, okay? Hammer time, you can't touch this, you know, yeah, basically, right? So, because this guy has a kind of lawyer power, right? He's like a judge, right? He has the power of judging people, or they're guilty, something like that. I'm an enemy only, but I'm assuming that Higuruma, I think his name is, yeah, he probably knows. But if this guy is a murderer or something, he might can tell that, no, this guy actually, it was, you know, it was the ghost. He was the one-armed ghost, right? Yeah, the blood was actually from the one-armed ghost something. So maybe he's only killed people because he's like killing them because they're guilty of crime, right? Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe that's why he's killing them. Like he actually isn't killing them, you know, in the sense that he's like, you know, going out there like fighting them. He's more like, you have been judged, right? And he executes them, Judge Dredd style. So I'm thinking, right, he's like Judge Dredging it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, this guy's gonna get down. And in that sense, sure, he kills them, right? But I mean, maybe he only kills criminal sorcerers. I suppose that's what I mean, right? Technical standpoint, right? Yeah. Arienai. But I'm certain he can like probably see if they're guilty, right? He got some power and be like, yeah, your soul is tainted. It's like if you see in Dororo, right? Whatever, but in Dororo, he's blind, right? The main character, so you can see their soul, and if they have like, you know, if they're red in their soul, they have like murder someone, and if they have a lot of red, you know, can read evil, right? So you can tell if someone is evil or not by just looking at them, because their soul has like this karagame, their taint, right? They have soul taint. Whatever it's called in Japanese. Someone needs to come along, like Burukamin. Some please Nihongo help me here. Whatever, but in Japanese mythology, you can turn into a Burakamin, right? If you have like a tainted soul, and certain jobs will give you taint. That's the start of Yakuza, right? Because some people couldn't get like a normal job because they were born into like a Burakamin family because of their father being like a butcher or something, or like a executioner, like legal executioner, yeah. And then they started doing crime and so on. So that's where the Yakuza comes from. So it's the same concept of like soul seeing or whatever. But yeah, I mean, this is right. So far, nothing much has happened. We just can understand that he's going around it trying to investigate the crimes, right? But I'm sure he's gonna like, you know, show his powers now and like murder someone. Yeah, he's gonna be like, you know, you are here we go. Now he's gonna be like, this guy is guilty. Now he's gonna be like, kill him or something. So this is a moment now where they're in a court case here. Yeah, no. His power has to be something with legal powers, clearly. There's no way his power doesn't have anything to do with legality, right? He can either see who's guilty, or he can kill death. He can death note them. I don't know. He can execute people that have committed crime or something. Something like that. So it has to be. Or else it makes no sense, right? This whole build-up of him, like, being a lawyer and with death penalty, whatever, yeah, you know, trying to, like, you know, it has to be. Yeah, now he's like, thank you for saving me. So he's like the greatest lawyer of all time. So, I'm guessing he's using his powers, right, to save them too, right? You know what I mean? Because either he can know they're not guilty, so he actually can try to save them, right? Yeah, because you believed in me. So, what if his sorcery power makes him know that they are not lying to him? He's like a lie detector, perhaps. Right? So he's like, I know this guy isn't guilty, so I'm gonna save him because I know that he's being framed or whatever, right? Because if he's like magical power, he would know that they're guilty or not. Perhaps, but that makes sense to me. That guy's like, thank you for believing in me. No one else believed in me, right? No one ever else judged me with their hammer, right? He was the only one that believed in him. That to me if he's magical, right? That his sorcery power tells him somehow that he's not guilty. Or he wants to kill himself though, yeah. Or he's like I am the Judge Dredd, so he wants to actually kill himself. Let's see what happens, but he's like, no. He's not dying now anyway though. Giving this in here, a death flag is massive. Like death penalty, man. He's clearly a medical judge. Okay. Yeah, here we go. He's gonna flip out now and be like, Judge Dredd time. Come on, this guy. But I'm not blind. I'm just waiting for him to go all Judge Dredd, you know. I am the law! I am the law! Come on, I'm just waiting for him to flip out, have like a mental breakdown, and be like, this is clearly him having a mental breakdown. I was waiting for him to be like, I am the law! And he just like, kill this guy, yeah, come on. I was waiting for him now to be like, no, this guy is gonna get punished, you know. Here we go. So yeah, calling it, he's gonna be like, no, I am the law. There we go. There we go. He got the hammer. Yeah, I'm here, ready, guy, with the hammer. I'm ready. I'm ready with the hammer. Yeah, it's like they come his monster. I've seen it used in the previews, the bit song, right? But I don't know how it's probably worse though. But yeah, it's kind of weird. There we go. Exactly. You're guilty. Like, I am the law. You're dead. Higuruma. Oh yeah, they were lying. Yeah, last episode about him, of course, the end. Yeah, because they were lying. Yeah, they were lying. Obviously, one is lying. Maybe both is lying. Both is lying. Yeah, both is lying. But at least one of them is lying. Because it was this character. Yeah. No, but they're obviously lying because, you know, yeah, they were like, here we go. It's gonna be a rescuer, right? A good guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is like it's like some random hoodlums. Yes, I got the powers, man. I got the powers. Okay, put a pipe or something. This is so stereotypical. He like brings up the pipe, man. Like yeah, whatever. Yeah, see you, bro. Yeah, it's like I love. It's like yeah, I love you, guy. He feels like he's super guilty. Like I clearly lied to him. Yeah, I clearly. He's like man. I clearly set him up, right? I clearly set him up. He's just like yeah, thank you. It's like oh yeah, that was clearly a lie. Yeah, okay, that was clearly a lie, man. Exactly, gubbe. I'm sorry, Itadori-kun. Okay, what is his clothing? See, they're both lying, right? I call it, they're both liars. I knew it, man. This guy looks like Conan in Naruto. Clearly Remy lied. Clearly she's a liar. This woman is just... Yeah, this woman is playing the wrong card though. She clearly should not have, you know, she clearly tried to betray Megumi here immediately. Oh, he can't be my knight or whatever, but she clearly should have not betrayed him. They're both lying, right? I'm sorry I keep saying it, but I'm so sure of it. They're both liars, right? Come on, man. Right, he's just in... Okay, I'll take it back, he wasn't lying, god damn it! But he wasn't saying sorry though. He's like, he's gonna die, I guess. Okay, so he's like introduced in a bathtub? Maybe it's talking about some water. No, was it based on water maybe? He's just being like, he has good judge power clearly. I mean, he clearly using the... Turning into like a swimming pool. His source... If he thinks source power is very water-based now, which does surprise me, because, yeah, I would be like, well, isn't his power clearly based on water? Yeah, okay. You know, I'm thinking of the judge thing. When they were judging witches, it threw into the water to see if they were witches or not with Satan. Maybe that's what his power is. He can destroy a guy, this guy, right? He has like a really weird power, probably. But I like this one, he's in a bathtub. He's just playing with water in a bathtub. Like, what is this character? He's just like, like he looks like he has mental breakdowns there. You see, he's like, he's guilty, I guess. He's hammering. He is hammering. So kind of, yeah, oh, of course. His monster is an actual Libra. It's a weight. Yeah, it's the evil, good and evil. Okay, so his actual monster turns into like some kind of karma power. And then he summons like a nuke or something? Wait, he summons nukes? Wait, what? Was it his power doing that? He's just like, yeah, this guy is some... So interesting, and I'm guessing his power has to be based on karma, right, you know? His power has to be hammer time power, right? No, but... So it's kind of like, I think a Thunderbearers in Final Fantasy, right? His power is probably based on some kind of like, have you done good or bad stuff or something in life? Can he do more damage to you if you're a killer or something? It looks like his power is very much based on that classic karma, right? And his sorcery power can probably judge you based on, you know, if you're a good or evil guy, which probably means that you can like kill Kenjaku in one attack or whatever. No, I don't know how his power works, but it feels like he probably would be stronger, right, to fight, you know, other bad guys, right? If his powers are based on like more that kind of morality. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if his, you know, morality scale thing here, has that you know, evil good evil scale thing going on. If that thing is just completely randomized or based on his view of what is good or evil. So he's like, well, Kenjaku is a good guy because he wants to like purify the world from non-sorcerers or whatever. Actually, he's a good person. It wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that I think that could easily be his. In a way, his flaw, right? But also why his power might be very powerful in some aspects. If his like morality scale, right, is based on his own personality and not actually kind of like a general human laws or whatever, more like what he thinks is good or evil. He's like, I am the law, you know. He's Judge Dredd, right? So he thinks that killing human, like non-medical humans, right, non-sorcerer, he thinks that's perfectly fine because they should die or whatever. He's like, yeah, kill them all, right? If he believes that, then I can see his powers, of course, being like, no, that's perfectly fine, right? So, I can definitely see it going that way. The whole bathtub scene, he's being like, yeah, well, yeah, you want to fight me, boy? Like, I'm doing God's work here, you know? I think that's probably where he's gonna go, right? From how his power works. But anyway, yeah, we saw a guillotine popping up, bunch of other execution stuff. So, I mean, he's clearly judge-based, you know, he's like, you know, he's the whole, I will execute you and anyone fighting me or whatever. Next episode, I guess we can see his powers, right? Yeah, like I said, they teased us that it's gonna be like a massive fight, but it's clearly happening in this episode. This is like the last half minute here, right? When he's finally they're gonna fight each other. And I guess Megumi will also have a fight, of course, with Paper Guy. Yeah, his power looks like receipts, though, maybe, but he's clearly like, you know, covered in papers, right? He has some, you know, paper, like some kind of stuff on his body, right? So his magic has been based on that, his sorcery powers. Otherwise, it'd be very weird. If his powers are not based on that, right, that'd be very, very strange. Here he is. I find him. Oh, easy. I find a good image of him. He's like standing there in. There it is. He's opening the door. Yeah, and he's like covered in paper, right? So his power is clearly based on that somehow. I think it's interesting that some of them have another color. Look at that, yeah. Wonder if that means anything, right? So I mean, they're clearly. You have that one there. Those three have like a four teal color, right? And the other four, the other ones are white. So something like that. But I think in another scene, I think there are receipts. Okay, I'm guessing here, of course, completely enemy only, guys. But I think what he's wearing are actually receipts. It isn't just random paper. I think it's like a huge amount of receipts. So maybe his power isn't actually like paper or something, like Konomi Naruto. Maybe it's like money based or capitalism. Yeah, maybe it's somehow based on income or something. He's like, I can throw you money or something. Guild toss. Yeah, he's like, throw $10,000 at you. Yeah, maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if he can, or maybe. If it is technology based, okay, here's my guess. I hope I'm right now, okay? This is the best guess you're ever gonna get, I said. His powers are receipts, right, of stuff people have bought, right? So you can summon that stuff. So what if he can be like, oh, car, and then the car flies out. He's like, machine gun. So I'm writing that now. That'd be a badass power. He's like, this is a receipt for a jet fighter. He's like, yeah, F-16. Then he gets like, come on, I hope this is powers. I hope he can use a receipt for something once, right? So he walks around all his receipts. He can only summon and control that power once. And then he can transform it into weapons or whatever, right? So he can be like, fruit basket, and also he has like a lower, yeah. I hope I'm right. God damn it, I hope so much that I am correct here in my theory. That he's wearing receipts and he can summon them and somehow magically infies what he's summoning. If he's summoning like a banana, so he can make it like a banana monster or whatever. I hope I'm right in that. And he has a receipt for like machine guns and weapons and cars and airplanes. And he can be like Airbus, like driving into him. I definitely hope I'm right. Come on. I should write this. That would be awesome. I hope I'm right, guys. Here we go. Guilty! He's guilty! Guilty! Oh, to red, I love it. To red. What? To red, I'm back! But now he's like Toastman. No, Yuji's Toastman. He's guilty of his crimes. Yeah, now he throws his hammer at him. Yeah, he throws the hammer at him! Hammer time! According to Samus, a giant hammer! I should have a bigger hammer for this thing. We have, of course, have a bigger hammer. He's like, hammer time, baby! Bam! Of course. But I guess he gets stronger if they're guilty, right? I guess he gets more powerful if they're guilty. He can be like, BAM! Right? You can really slam them, right? You can really slam them now. Yeah, did you get I'm joking, boy? Come on. Got my hammer. Yeah. And let's fight them. Man, the music's amazing. This is like great sound like this. Here we go. Do. You set up him? Yes. I actually ordered it. It sounds like amazing. Hammer time, baby! I'm ready. He's like, no, my power is, no boil is allowed. He's like, no boil is allowed. Of course, in the courtroom. Yeah, you're in a courtroom, not boy. Like, I am the law. His dimension is definitely, you're being judged now. Yes, judge man. Of course, his power is judging people. Of course it is. Yes, Itadori Yuji, you're a bad boy. Yes. Of course it's like, I will judge you now. Of course it is, Now it's like, that time you didn't pay for that movie ticket, Yuji! Yes, I know, you're bad boy! Yeah, that's right, you didn't pay for the ticket or something. Something stupid, like, oh yeah, that's true, when I was 12, oh god damn it. He knows everything! Judgment power, like, I have your whole life file, baby! Yeah, now the weights, the Libra weights. I mean, I guess correct the earlier lesson, but obviously has the white. Opposite the power of hammering. He opposite the power to judge people, of course. As guess corrected, right? Yeah, judgment. Oh, he's an upside down Libra there, yeah. But then maybe you can just argue against him and be like, actually, I'm a good person, it's my defense, right? And he will let you go, I guess. Yeah, take it like. But I mean, obviously his powers is based on, judging people. Yeah, it's gonna be all like, Yuji's a good person, right? He probably will avoid it by saying that, I didn't kill those guys, I'm not evil at all. I'm a good person. Yeah. But I turned into like an actual court case. Yeah, but I'm actually looking forward more to see that the Reagan Star's power, which I'm guessing is, items they bought something, yeah. But this is when I stop thinking right now. No! Objection! Yeah, it's like, no! Objection! This is what I did. I went to the toilet. That you're lying! The whole thing is like, I hear some lies, come on. Den här episode, what a fight! The whole fight is now... The whole fight is just like, goddamn, yes, I was doing this thing. Maybe if I try to sympathize, yeah, I cry. Don't I get it? I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Ashnikko, maybe? I went to the toilet and said, yeah. I see, socka ner. Lying people doesn't work because you can't lie to the judgment, right? I mean, the problem is you can't lie to the judgment, obviously. It's like, shit. He's the main. Here we go. It's like, objection. Here's a camera of him. And evidence against you! This is how he just writes this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, what? How do you have that? Isn't that private? He's like, that's my power against me. It's the objection! Yeah, but I mean, he clearly has the power of sorcery to know if you're lying or not. Obviously. He obviously knows if you're lying or not, Yuji. Yeah. He's just like, liar. Sorry. How did you get the evidence? It's fake. It's a fake photo. You have to be like, well, I mean, maybe how can you prove it's true? Dude, sorcery magic. That's not the real cameras works. So that's not compared to court. Yeah, that doesn't work in court. So it's gonna be like, I have sorcery DNA here. So it's gonna be like, I have magical DNA samples from you, know. I got your blood sample here somehow. And I have your fingerprints on this thing. Like, how do you have that? Like, yes. Guilty. Here we go. Guilty. Oh, it's ice thing. Ice support, okay. Ice-ing him. He is ice-ing him. Here we go. Guilty! Guilty! Oh, to red, I love it. To red. What? To red, I'm back! But now it's like toast, man. No, Yuji's toast, man. He's guilty of his crimes. Yeah, now he throws his hammer at him. Yeah, he throws the hammer at him! Hammer time! Of course, it's a giant hammer! I should have a bigger hammer for this thing. But of course, that's a bigger hammer. He's like, hammer time, baby! Bam! Of course. But I guess he gets stronger if they're guilty, right? I guess he gets more powerful if they're guilty. He can be like, BAM! Right? You can really slam them, right? You can really slam them now. Yeah, I'm joking. Let's fight them. Hammer. Yeah. So this is Baxter, right? He's boring and stuff. Now I fight with a hammer, as every man would do, yes. Nice. He grabbed the hammer! Oh my god! Oh, they teleported back again. Of course. It's his hammer. He's like Thor, man. He's like Thor! It's the power of the hammer, obviously. Obviously, it's the power of the hammer. He can do their own hammer, right? Yeah, it's his hammer. Yeah, it's like pretty cool fighting moves all with the hammer. Genuinely pretty wacky dude with the hammer here. He keeps throwing the hammer and teleporting it back. It looks fantastic. This fight looks amazing. Why is this lawyer hammer guy like so badass for? What is this an amazing badass fight for? Yeah. Why is he so ridiculously good looking for the fight? There was some really cool moves there, seriously. Well, I'm like really well animated fight here. He was throwing the hammer and so on. It looked really fantastic, yeah. I was sticking around there in the theater. But yeah, that was really amazing. That was like one of the best fights so far, honestly. It was a short sequence though, but that was really good. Yeah, they really made his hammer like move really badass. He's summoning around and so on. No, just sneaking around there. But yeah, so far the episode looks really spot on, man. Really fantastic, yeah. Makes the hammer bigger. It's interesting how he basically has like a weird... His hammer is basically like magically whatever he wants to be. I know it's a staff instead, yeah, it's like... Yeah, see, nice and Goku it. The hammer can actually levitate, make him super tall. It's like the... It's like the typical Wukong, Son Goku staff that goes forever. Here comes Yuji, of course, with the black latex patch. Like, I like the music a lot, but I don't want to play it for copyright. But yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, do. Punches there we go. He punched at him. Awesome. Yeah, giant hammer smack. Yeah. I know it turns big. No, it turns big. See, the hammer is great, but it actually is very similar to Son Goku. Yeah, the hammer can be super long. The hammer can be bigger, right? It's the magical. It's Astro Staff. Yeah, it's the magical hammer thing that has going on there. Exactly. It's this mostly what it's doing. Exactly. Yeah, no, it's... I guess physically too powerful for Yuji here. Overcome his giant hammer here. This looks so weird. I'm just like trying to push him like a giant hammer. I finally come up with an excuse. Not be guilty. Then you're out of the dimension. Yeah, then you're out of his like hammer attacks. Then you're free. Then you're not guilty anymore. Then you're out of the hammer smack. It's like, you see, yeah. Then you're out of the hammer, I guess. Yeah, Judge Man is weak against this. Let's go again. I'm a nice person. Yeah, I can beat this. Itadori Yuji. Yeah, okay. Next case. It's like, you did all the issues in your life. You were a bad boy. Yeah, it's like, what is this? You know, but you know, what if they're evil or something? Okay. So you're just gonna hit him with all his shots. What? But I think it's pretty obvious, right? That he's just like what you typically call Templar Knight in tropes. He's like very, very hardcore. Like these people have to get, you know, convicted or whatever. But he's not, you know, a crazy evil, right? He's more like more obsessed with the law and all that stuff. So you could probably make him fight the other bad guys for you, right? But here we go. Yuji throws off his shirt. Yeah. Exactly. Throws his clothes at him.
ジャッジマンから提出された証拠の情報は開封前から術師本人には共有される。
提出された証拠は君の名。
Definitely. This is nice though, the end there. Nase! Here we go. The punch him. Man, you did a way more read this episode, yes. Oh yeah, the way more this episode. Man, did I break him apart, man? He flies through like 10 walls, but yeah, it's like... I felt that he can hold back there. And I mean Judgment, yeah, not Yuji. I felt like Judgment can hold back there at the end. I was like, maybe this guy isn't bad, actually. Maybe this guy is pure evil. Yeah, but he was like, no, I want a meeting, right? It's about meeting. As I said, the reaction part, he certainly feels like he can join them, right? Because as I mentioned earlier, he is what I would typically call a Templar Knight, right? He's like a paladin, you know what I mean? He clearly has a kind of sign, he's like a judge, right? He has a judge, a hammer, right? It's very much, you know, that paladin style, right? Very righteous, he want to smite everyone that's against him and that good stuff, right? You know, follow the law or I will smite you and so forth, you know what I mean? But it certainly feels like he's that typical personality trait, right? Where he's like, well, actually, I could see how maybe the other guys are more evil. That's one thing, right? He probably isn't, you know, completely focused on just what to kill Yuji or whatever, right? Or he's more like, I want to kill, you know, Kenjaku or Sakuna, or he wants to like probably learn. I think we tell him about the bigger baddies, right? And he's probably gonna be like, yeah, I should probably defeat them instead with you. And I mean, overall, depending on exactly how his personality is, but if it's like focused on, you know, oh, who's the, you know, guilty people or punishing the guilty, whatever. You see what, ignoring like who's the power player or whatever, right? Who's created this Fortnite team. Even though never Kenjaku, obviously Kenjaku is still way more evil, right? He has way more evil karma has done, right? So it would make sense that he would go and hunt Kenjaku anyway. This is my pure, like, the guy is so guilty that he should definitely punish, right? And I mean, think about this guy. He's like a law and order guy, right? Think about him as, you know, okay, so you're a police, or in this case, then DA or whatever, right? You know what I mean? Like, yes, okay, this Yuji guy, he's a murderer, and he's this bad one. But this other guy, he's like a serial murderer, he's a, you know, serial killer, right? You obviously want to arrest the serial killer first, you know what I mean? This is how it goes, right? So if you ignore all the magic stuff, and this guy's just back at his normal job, right? He still will probably work on the Kenjaku case or the Sukuna case over the Yuji case, over the Maki. Maybe not the Maki case. He's like, oh, that's Maki though. She did commit. Yeah. But you get my point. So I think it makes sense from his like personality, from his standpoint that okay, let me team up. Then it makes sense for him, right? Or at least maybe like kind of. Yeah, the fight was awesome. Like I said earlier, this moment did actually remind me of the One Piece thing, right? But there are actually 5% with Luffy beats Charlotte, but still, you know, he was running up kind of towards him, jumping at him right at that staircase. He's like charging at the one Uber punch, you know, like holding back, no more kind of thing, you know, kind of hold back. But it really great. But I think the best part though was kind of one that was red, right? And he was like teleporting the hammer, right? He was throwing a hammer, right? And then he kind of teleported back, and he kind of stood there, and kind of. Well, I can't do it, but you know, he throw it away, comes back, throw it away, comes back. That thing was great, and it really felt like Son Goku though, right? He made the hammer, you know, grow in length, and he was like making it grow sizer and so on. Whack-a-mole, yeah, he plays whack-a-mole with Yuji. It was great. It was a really good fight. It looked really, really good. It wasn't as good as Maki Zenin. It's probably still gonna be the best fight, isn't it, right? But it was, probably the second best fight. I also really liked the Kirara fight, right? Which is teleporting around. I also really liked that. But overall, yeah, good fight. And after that, of course, we can learn more about his personality, right? And I think that his flashbacks, you know, they were enough to kind of flesh him out, right? Like I said earlier, I think he's like kind of like a typical lawyer guy that takes it too hard, right? He's like too serious. Then his mentor is like, you know, sometimes the context of the guilty person or the victim or this thing, right? Or maybe we have to think about it this way, you know. And fighting Yuji kind of made him realize that, oh, that was the purpose of my mentor, kind of my teacher that taught me in law school, you know. That's what he meant when he said that thing, right? And so forth, right? That of course he kind of likes Yuji. Then of course Yuji let him walk away there in the end, right? But I could see this guy though, Hiruma here, using his point something good though, right? Yeah, I mean, even if we argue the whole attempt on that, even if we argue, right, an attempt on that is evil, some people see them as evil, definitely, and they tend sometimes in some storylines to be very, very like lawful evil, right? Lawful good usually, like extremely so much, but they also might be lawful evil, right? But even if he's like lawful evil, and just assuming he's for argument's sake here, he still might, you know, make good rules, right? Because if he's very lawful, right, like that allows them, again, temple on that, very, very lawful, right? He might use those 100 points or whatever more points he might get to actually make good laws, right, for the people in the system. Because again, he wants to make it a fair thing, right, and he wants to save people in that kind of legal sense, right? So he probably will get more points and actually utilize the system to make it better for people. That to me would make sense for his character, right? Because like I said earlier, he's not like evil in the sense that he's like, you know, going around being a maniac, you know, what can I do? He's more like, you know, he's more obsessively hardcore, right, against everyone, you know, like a Yuji. So that's his mentor's point was as well, right? That he's like too hard on people, right? He's too hard on people that might not be that evil. You know what I mean? That's more his thing, right? But that doesn't mean he would like hurt innocent people right now. So I think he's gonna use his points and then probably get more points later to actually like, you know, get better laws, right, for the general people so they can, you know, survive or whatever. That actually would make sense, right? To stop it somehow. Picking up his body parts. Which I guess also explodes or something. Yeah. Oh, this guy is like, what? He's like, I'm all. What's happening? What? He's like, I'm all supporting it. Everyone's like, why is this guy going wrong? Why is he making me for? I don't know. Why is he going in for? Why is he helping him for? Yeah, superhero guy. Yeah, Zenon! Zenon damage! And it's like, no. Make him like, you're clearly bleeding. Make him leaves. Make him like, I'm just gonna go outside there. Okay, you clearly took a lot of damage. That's a super awkward scene, man. There's like, can he please just die or something? Can he leave? Can you go outside? Obviously betraying, like she obviously lied to Megumi, as we knew, of course, because as you know, they both couldn't be telling the truth, of course. To obviously, you know, one was gonna be lied to earlier. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he of course was lied to. Here we go. What's his power then? He threw him off. Like, whatever! Get out, bro! That was not. He just tossed him out. He was like, yeah, whatever. No, she's like, oh! This guy is powerful! Uh-oh. Oh, the poor doggy? What happened? Did he summon knives? Did he summon, like, he bought knives? With the receipts? Am I correct? That you can, like, summon stuff? Please tell me right. Please tell me right. He looks pretty badass, so pretty dope. What did he do then? Suddenly you stabbed him. An eye? A bomb or something? Exploding? Yeah, exactly. It's explosive eye, right? Maybe he's also like a summoner then. Maybe he can like summon, you know, like he can summon yokais that can explode or something. That's how it looks. I have to say, it actually looks really good. The explosion scene actually looks pretty badass. Yeah, the high bud explosion, that actually looked really good. That is actually really realistic, how the fire was bending and so on. Oh, he can send his eye. Wait, oh, his body is explosive? It's kind of like in One Piece then with Mr. 5. Yeah, what, his teeth are explosive? Of course, his hair, of course, with their weird hair, his scorpion hair thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, enough already. It's pretty fun. And open the door. It's like, hey, you see that live? Oh, yeah, he couldn't give his eye back. Yeah, I'm thinking that his eye could return, right? Whereas his power was super bad. Imagine if he was like, I can only throw my eye. What? Imagine if he was like, I can take off my own eye as a bomb once. Yeah, that is like, you can do it twice and totally you're blind, right? That'd be the worst power ever. Oh my god, that'd be the worst power ever. But no, he had his eye back again. Yeah, good. It always been the dullest power ever. Oh, I can throw my eye once of them. Yeah, Megami gets like, man, it's been brutal actually. Megami this is a brutal fight thing there. I know it's something what? Like an elephant or something? Like an elephant! Yeah, it was like a pink elephant. It's an elephant with Dumbo, man. He's drunk. He's something like a goddamn pink elephant. But he's something like a pink elephant. What? He's summoned a giant pink elephant. That was the best summoning so far. Yeah, it's only behind on him. Oh wow, that was brutal though. Actually, that was one of the most brutal fights so far. Very quick too. Yeah, very quick, very brutal. Definitely, he's not doing punches here for my sister, you know. But that was brutal. Look, seriously. Yeah, they just covered him in blood and so on. Yeah, that was brutal. Straight up, man. His body's lying behind him like, yeah. Oh, Mary Poppins, they're flying down. I love it. Mary Poppins. Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Okay.
領域は未完成で結界を閉じて相手を封じ込めることはできない。
I think I'm right that his powers are
脱
based
し
on
損で
items you can
再
buy.
戦
Yeah,
なん
yeah.
てパターンが最悪だ。
Like, oh, he's splitting up his body parts. Which I guess also explodes or something? Yeah. Oh, these stuff isn't it? What? He's like, I'm all. What's happening? What? He's like, I'm all supporting it. Everyone's like, why is this guy going wrong? Why is he making me for? I don't know. Why is he going in for? Why is he helping him for? I have no idea why he's like dying to. He's like, at the point of die, but I mean, he's like. But why did he jump in for the same Megan before? He's like, yeah, he looks like, you know, like size mannequins, right? Yeah, superhero guy. Yeah, Zenon! Zenon damage! And it's like, no. Megaman's like, you're clearly bleeding. Megaman leaves. Megaman's like, I'm just gonna go outside, okay? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see anything. Yeah, and that was like awkward, like, yeah, okay, maybe that was like a lot of damage. Yeah, It's super awkward. Megaman's trying to abandon the thing here. It's like, no, I don't want to stay here anymore. Everyone's like, yeah, that was like, you clearly died there. You're dying, right? Everyone is like, oh, okay. You clearly took a lot of damage. Super awkward scene, man. There's like, can he please just die or something? Can he leave? Can you go outside? Stratis looked the other way. Oh god. Oh my god, he's like Alma. He's like, Shonen! Like, what are you helping me for? But now he's giving him that Alma speech. Like, Shonen! I got this, Shonen! He's like, yeah, I think you actually helping me at all, but okay. Thank you, old man. Osan, yeah, thank you for... This guy's like, yeah, maybe just kill him or something. I don't know who... Do you know who he is? I have no idea. But he kind of irritates me, so... Can we just, like, shoot him or something? Get his power then. Half his body was transformed. Oh, yeah, like, this is what heroes do. Something is coming. They're like, what's he doing? He's like, Kamehameha. If he's very Kamehameha, seriously, he's like, Ka. No, he's like, why? Yeah, it's a stupid comedy, okay? It's Wi-Fi. He's like, yeah. This is art style. They're like, we hate this guy. Yeah, can we like kill him or something? No one's laughing. They're like, this guy isn't even fun at all. He's a comedian. No, it's like, he reminds me of Todo. This guy is worse than Todo. Okay. He's IQ 10,000. Okay. But maybe he's powerful. Yeah, he's like kicks him and he like flies. What? Maybe he's actually really OP. I'm like, what? Yeah. Maybe his physical strength is insane. He kicked him once and he like flew through like 10 billion or something. What's happening? He's just like an idiot. He's just like a weird idiot. Yeah, he actually is very powerful. Or something. The saw. What do you do now, Shonen? And his, of course, Shadow. He sneaks at him, of course. With, he's very close. This guy is terrible. Why are you so close for? Get away from me! Like, why are you standing here? There's a face. F off! It's like, this guy is a goddamn annoying weirdo. It's like, why are you in my face for, bro? Get away from my face. Jesus Christ. This guy is a goddamn weirdo, man. 100%. Yeah. But keep having their fight, man. And yeah, Bob guy is back, of course. He's also resilient. Yeah, Bakugo dude. He's coming out from the hole again. He seems to be a Mr. 5 in One Piece, right? Like his body parts are explosive. Like his teeth and so on. How's the music coming now? Like a western. He's like, yes, it's so cool. I will take care of this guy. I love this guy. this guy. I love him. He's so silly. He's like, yeah, let's fight. He's coming in there like, but the music makes it so funny. There's like old western music in there. Yeah, the music makes it so funny. The music makes it amazing. Oh yeah, comedy sketch. Yeah, he's with the fan, of course. I get it. He's gonna slap him with the fan. Yeah, this is a very Japanese comedy sketch. He slaps him with that like the fan thing. Exactly. He's wheezy. Instead of the ass, instead of the thing. It's like a Naruto. He does the 10,000 year of pain. It's the ultimate move for Naruto. 10,000 year of pain. Everyone knows that. Yeah, the classic Kakashi ultimate technique. My God, it's the ultimate move from Naruto. Everyone knows that. 1,000 years of pain, man. Jesus Christ, amazing. So yeah, he's a kind of weird comedian, right? I call it correctly, right? He's summoning items in his bot. Exactly. It's like, I was right. He's like summoning items. I bought this car. Yeah, it was a car at him. Ultimate power, man. It was like he throws that car at him, man. And now he's like summoning. The elephant is back, baby. The best. Yes, it was earlier. This time it's the front, though. Yeah, last time it was the ass of it. Last time it was the other part, yes. Now the elephant actually is out here. Oh, of course he can shoot. Of course he can. Oh, cool. Of course, and he summons like this guy. And he summons like he can surf. Oh, this is the best social power ever because he can summon anything he's bought from. He's like, yeah, I'm summoning a surfboard of water. Surfboard. Oh, this guy's awesome. This is a goddamn comedy episode, man. And now he's like summoning a climbing wall so he can climb. Yeah, so you can run on the climbing wall. Now I love that he's like surfing board. That was so hilarious. Oh, that cracked me up so much, man. Oh, now he's having like a pool so you can, so you can go down there. That cracked me up so much, man. The surfing board. That was awesome. It was like, yeah, surfing board, dude. And now he's summoning what? Something he can fly with? Oh, that was a piano. He's like a kind of comic character. He's like Anvil. He's like summoning a piano that can drop on you. He's like a goddamn Looney Tune, man. This is a Looney Tune bad guy. He's like, yeah, I'm summoning pianos from the sky. Jesus Christ, man. But he seems to be limited though by, it being like normal items. I was hoping that he might be able to have some kind of dominion when he can, like, maybe fuse them, right? Maybe somehow make the piano into a robot or something. I don't know. It feels like he could have better powers than that. But no. But I was right overall. He can summon something he bought. Yeah, he can summon like a piano or something, something I received right there. But it actually seems somewhat receipt man.
だろうが
Exactly.
その通り
But he can't have too many receipts though, right? So I mean, I called his power correctly. I was right. I said this last episode. Exactly. He can summon. I was 100% correct. I said exactly the thing. He can summon stuff that is bought on the receipt, right? If the receipt says like car, a car will fly in your face, right? Yeah. I called it 100%. I'm just saying, but it does seem limited, right? Because if you have your piano receipt, you can only use it once, right? So you need to have more piano receipts, whatever. Yeah, he's almost limited to the number of he has, right? That's why he's running around on receipts. But I called it, guys. I know my Kaisen. I was 100% accurate. It's like I said. I freaking knew it, man. I did it. Yeah, freaking awesome. I'm happy. I said earlier in the opening, I was like, I hope that I'm accurate here on my theory about Registore. And I was, yeah. I mean, sure, I kind of told him he might be able to fuse. I said that he had his power, and he might be able to also fuse with them, right? So we haven't really seen him if he can like craft them, perhaps. So I gave him like an extra power up, I guess, that he could maybe take 2 items and make like a hammer sword, you know. I was like, what if he could make them, yeah, like that, right? But we will see. Toy trä, that's what I say in Swedish. Yeah, toy trä. Here we go. There's something now then. Oh, he throws a lot of seats. Drones, of course, yeah. He's summoning drones, of course, and a moped, yeah. He's summoning drones so he can like chase his bird. Of course he does. Of course. Summons an iPhone, yes. This just looks cute though. This looks cute that he was sitting there like summoning an iPhone. He's following with the drones. That is adorable. Oh, that is just adorable. I love this character, man. This episode is goddamn comedy gold, man. This episode is just hilarious. Oh, the whole fight, all the fights are comedic, man. Yeah, they're just like I got the he's a Looney Tune. It's a Looney Tune. Registar, he's like freaking big Bugs Bunny, you know. He's like, what if I had an anime in the sky? Yeah, what if I had a moped? Here we go. He goes to cars so he bought that. Yeah, because like I said, he can summon cars. I'm waiting for this whole thing. I've been waiting for this moment where he can summon cars. Exactly. This is exactly what I'm waiting for him to summon like a truck or something. Of course. Because he can buy a car, right? But still though, he probably doesn't have like 20 cars, so it's limited to, you know. And now he's like throwing flowers at him. He's like, haha, banana throw, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Flower buckets. Yeah. Oh, it's like, what, balls? It's like a trap. Yeah, he's like a pile of receipts. I'm so happy that I was correct in his character. I'm just so happy that I said exactly how his power. This is exactly what I said. I'm just so happy that I called it correctly on Registar. That his power is gonna be like, oh, he can summon like fruits and such. He can like, you know, deceive you with like a banana throw and so on. Yeah, I really called it, man. And car so on. Yeah, but I was like, he's gonna summon like a banana and make you sleep on the banana peel, you know. It's like, yeah, it's like what's happening. I just can't stop laughing. This is the funnest episode. But yeah, this that boy Bitter, he's like, yeah, I'm summoning like, you know, play balls and like flowers at you so you trip and so on. Oh god, it's awesome. I'm so happy, man. Jesus Christ. It cracks me up so much. But yeah, I think he's limited though, because I said right. Isn't he like, you know, losing his number of receipts though? So every time he fights, he will have to buy new or get new or whatever, right? So he's gonna be weaker though. Yeah, his power has to be kind of limited. He's gonna summon the guy again. Is Megumi like, I need to summon my ace? Megumi is like, I'm out of use. So Megumi is like, I'm gonna summon my best friend. He's always like, I guess so. Because Megumi is always like, oh, I'm losing, and I'm summoning my best friend or something. Okay, he's covering the whole ground in shadow. Shikamaru style, I guess. Yeah, he's like shadowing the whole building. Yeah. He's like dimension, shadows. What episode ends? Maybe. Oh my god! Megumi is like dimension. Yes. Yeah, I'm leveling up. But it ends, it's gonna end now, I knew it, it's gonna end now. I knew it's gonna end now, you know how it is, it goes to ending, yeah. Megumin is like ultimate power. He's like, I have unlocked my true power. So then it's like, oh, it's over. You know, it's over. Yeah, put down the katana. It's over. it's over, guys. Whatever. Let's go home. You know, affordably. Yeah, affordably. It's like that. Whatever. And it's over. Yeah. Affordably. But anyway, let's review it. This episode was so funny, man. It cracked me up so much, man. I mean, absolutely. I'm happy that I was correct on his powers, right? It was like super hard to tell, but yeah, he could like summon items or whatever. But the whole fight turned into like a lunatic. He's like, oh yeah, what if I summon a piano at you? You know, it's really turned into like a goddamn like Bugs Bunny, you know, Daffy Duck fight. It's like, yeah, and then I'm summoning drones. Then I have a Vespa. I drive around in the Vespa. It was just cute. They got the hat and everything. That was just adorable. So they got the helmet and he was driving the Vespa too. It really made me crack up. Yeah, it was by far the funniest episode this season. Megumin's getting serious though. Oh, here we go, the elephant's back! The best animal! Giant pink elephant. Giant pink elephant is back, man. Clearly the best animal. Bam! That's it. He's revenge for the piano earlier. He's revenge for hitting a piano at him. No, he's like, I'm throwing an elephant. Yeah, but he's probably losing him, huh? Yeah, he's getting owned. Boom, boom, boom. This is crazy. Yeah, Megumin is pretty pissed off, man. It's in angry mode. But Reg is kind of getting up, though. Yeah, he's still summoning different items, man. Reg started out yet, though. No, he has like 5,000 more build items. Suddenly it's like a battle of car flying. That's that last episode. So maybe to summon cars, right? Yeah, it's like suddenly like 3 cars go flying. The best part was still the piano, though. Yeah, the best part was when he was like, here's my piano attack. The Manion expansion, guys! Reagan Storm, my favorite new character. Here's a kind of empty demo expansion. Here we go, man. This episode was so fun. This episode was the funnest thing ever. Last episode was so goddamn funny, man. Looney Tunes. I like him to say Looney Tunes. Sonnen! Yeah, so he has some kind of... Yeah, he got some kind of advanced empty... Such a punch, though. He punches him. Sorry, Reggie. Naze! But my plan, my strategy... I guess beat this crap out of him, yeah. Megumin doesn't put in the punches, man. Man, I guess keep this. Yeah. Oh, nice one, this is out. Man, but I like that he has all his weapons. It's like, oh, no, this is like a knife there. Ah, now it's like a punching bag. Oh my god, it's actually like ends ultimate in 6, yeah. It makes him into a punching bag, right? And instead of punching him, yeah. Oh, I love it, right? He keeps, you know, he catches him in like the... You stupid kid! What's that? Is that something? Man, he got so many different items. I love it. It has great, cool power. It's like a pop suddenly. Like a narrator has to try to explain what's happening. The narrator is like, and then this. The narrator speaks so quick. She has to like spam everything quickly. It's so much happening. Oh, here we go. Suddenly it's Kage no Bushi too. Yeah, suddenly it's 10 Megabits. This is crazy, but the narrator makes it really fun. She's trying to explain everything logically. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. This is, yeah, but it's probably losing him, huh? Yeah, he's getting owned. Boom, boom, boom. This is crazy. Yeah, Megumin is pretty pissed off, man. It's in angry mode. But Reg is kind of getting up, though. Yeah, he's still summoning different items, man. Reg started out yet, though. No, he has like 5,000 more build items. Suddenly it's like a battle of car flying. That's that last episode. So maybe to summon cars, right? Yeah, it's like suddenly like 3 cars go flying. The best part was still the piano, though. Yeah, the best part was still when he was like, here's my piano attack. That was still the best part. Yeah. That's it. He's revenge for the piano earlier. He's revenge for hitting a piano at him. No, he's like, I'm throwing a... Yeah, the elephant is still squishing him. I love the elephant. The final attack is like my giant bad elephant. Yeah, it's like, yes, it's a badass elephant. Oh my god. This is the Looney Tunes fight, man. This is the Looney Tunes fight. Yeah, he's just like, okay, I dropped an elephant on him. Oh, his bones are breaking. Oh god. Poor Reggie, man. Yes. He looks ridiculous. The giant elephant, see? Exactly. Here we go, man. Giant elephant. But yeah, Megumin is tired, right? Like I said, Megumin has like Reggie has a lot of resilience. He's like actually pretty rift, you know. He's like he can keep doing it. He's actually kind of like he can take all this. He is adorable, holding up the elephant here in the main. Yeah, like I kind of Reggie to win now. I kind of on his side now. Look how this guy is. Gambare, Reggie. Look how he's fighting. Look how he's struggling. He is. What's he doing? What did he buy now? Okay, now he's like, I got it! And what? And his legs or something? Yeah, it was like a bone breaking sound. Maybe it was too late. Poor Reggie, man. It was like, I finally thought that I wanted to buy him, and I got my items. Like, oh no. It was too late or something. Okay. Just turned dark now. I guess just because Reggie got like pushed into it. Poor guy. Yeah, didn't make it in time, yeah. I didn't make it in. Yeah, he's like he couldn't make it in time. You need to remember, you know, what his receipt is. Yeah, it's annoying power in that sense. He has to remember where he put everything. He's like machine gun, right? Yeah, banana, you know, tank. He has to remember where he puts everything on his body. It's an annoying power. He couldn't reach his item. It was hard for him to get that specific receipt, right? But I would imagine if you have this power, you would have the best item here next to your armor. Yeah, like you would have the best power close to you. You can easily grab them, and on your legs you would have the weaker, you know, the weaker powers, right? Probably, yeah, or like the powers, but you know. Yeah, I would imagine you would put like your, you know, like your rocket launchers next to your arm. Yeah, so you'd be like rocket launcher, right? And you wouldn't have that in your leg or something. In the leg you would have like food or something you can eat if you're hungry. He's back. The car. This is great, man. He got up on a car. Yeah. He managed to survive it by going up on his car, man. I like how his power is so stupid and he's very effective enemy. Yeah, I love Regenstar, man. I want him to win. The more I see him, the more I'm on his side. He's like, his stupid powers are better and better. The more the used gets better and better, man. The more I watch the better it gets. It's just so hilarious. It's just so hilarious. Yes, now he's all like, ha, I'm alive, you fool! Yeah, now he's all like, you're a weakling child. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're strong, but I'm stronger! That's a great line. I love Regenstar. I love this guy. I'm his side, man. You're strong, but I'm stronger! You know, classic badass line. He gets on the house. I said in the last episode, man, he's summoning a house. I was like, he has to summon the house, right? I knew it. Obviously, he has like a house receipt, yeah. Take this house on you, boy! Yeah. You're dying now! Like, I'm summoning a house! And it's like a doggy house with it, nice, yeah. But he's like, yeah, I'm summoning a house on you! He needs to be able to drop a house on him. Of course, the piano was a warm-up. I'm waiting for this part, man. I was waiting for this part. He has to be able to summon a house. He looks so silly now. It's coming like a giant house on him. But it's sad. This is what I'm waiting for, right? Will it make him survive this? Probably. But yeah, maybe it's a bit. Maybe he breaks. What? Oh, his domain. It's a trick or something. Yeah, it's a trick. His domain. I'm still like in the water. Yeah, it's Genjutsu, man. Nasuyo. Oh, Megumin is strangling him. It's very dark. Oh, you know, okay, let's fight over here then. Yeah. And they're both like, let's just fight next to the water then. Yeah, that's right. We accidentally fell in the water. I see. I like how they're both like, I see. Yeah, that was tricky, wasn't it? Let's, can we fight maybe on the ground? I concur. Let's go over here. Yeah, because now they're both slowly moving outside the pool. They're like, okay, let's fight over here instead. Yeah, the pool scene. Man, these change Shaman all over again. Yeah, let's not do the pool scene. Okay, that was weird last time too. We were in the pool, like Mappa and Poolsman. That was up. Yeah, there was a pool scene last episode of. There was a pool scene this episode of Has Passed 2. The Mappa and Pools. I keep saying, man, they're the pool kings. What was that? Though? He punched him in like a. Oh yeah, well come on, Reggie. Yeah, he got cut by the dog, I guess. Yeah, Reagan owned, man. That was old. That was bad at owning, man. That was bad at owning him. Like, he started the martial and started brawl. And it's like, actually, bam, I have this team prepared earlier. Yeah, Reagan owned, man. That was like, we started to have like a badass martial art fight. That scene was crazy. We started to have this like badass, you know, like brawl, you know, bam, and suddenly he comes to summoning when you're behind. He's like, I prepared it earlier. It's like, damn it, bro! I thought we had like a mutant, you know, man-on-man fight. Yeah, you tricked me. Oh, that was crazy. And actually, okay, here now, this is some kind of commercial now for a game or something. But this actually looks bad. What is this thing? Because that was Todo. It was like Maki fighting with like a broom or something. What is this thing? It's a game, I guess, but it actually looked really good. Like I was talking about that they had some good cuts in that game. That actually looked really lit. Jesus. Oh, he's dying here in the pool, right? Basically. I want the points, man. Oh, nice. Pool turns red. That's a nice touch to it. But see, Mappa and Pools back, they know their pools. It's like the second pool done in 1 week, man. They know their pool scenes. They're like, yes. They just keep going back to this race scene. Yeah, they're like, yeah, the pool, man, the pool. Titties in the pool, man. Yeah, but Tengen-sama is very suspicious right now. And if it's like Megumi is like, wait a minute, is Tengen-sama evil too? I think everyone's evil, right? I think everyone's evil. Tengen, man, it's brutal now though. It's like sad brutal living that now. See, I was rooting for this guy to survive, man. I was on his side, man. But yeah, but he gets his points now, whatever. Yeah, I mean, he obviously lost now, like he's. Man, this is sad now, though. They really want me to like Reggie, and I do like Reggie! I do love him, he's a cool character, man. He's a lunatic, he's my biggest bunny, man. He's my big bunny. I don't want him to die, he's badass, man. Very brutal, though, so much blood is in, yeah. But I guess they go over for the whole, his blood is, yeah, I should say, his blood is being into the pool, right? So it's very red, but it's like water mixed with blood, right? So it's like when someone dies in like in a shower, right? Yeah, so it's like a lot of this water and, you know, yeah, I was like, it hurt me. It was comedic relief. It's a goddamn crazy, weird comic character. But I guess he's one of the strongest people because he's kind of like Luffy. He's, you know, his Looney Tunes powers. Yeah, he got like another like, he's like cosmic powers. His powers are like reality warping something. Something like that. Yeah, his powers are like, you know, based on some fourth walling. Deadpool is like something. Yeah, see you, bro! Nice episode! Yeah, it's something like that, right? This guy is even powerful, right? Yeah, he's some kind of weird comedy character. Come on, bro! He's like, no, I don't want to fight you anymore. Yeah, his power is comedy. His power is comedy, yeah. His power is comedy, so he does something random bullshit, right? It's just like random bullshit power. Yes. It actually is very similar to Gear 5, yeah, it is very similar to Gear 5. He's just like, oh yeah, I got toon powers, I do whatever I want. Oh yeah, back to her, little traitor girl. Actually, does the anime run? This is a classic anime when they do this thing. When they, yeah, what can I? Nobody doing this run, you know. Yeah, that is a classic anime run. The girls in anime. She has literally the ultimate anime run. This is 100% anime girl run, you know. Yeah, they don't run that, man. They can't run normally. This is like, oh god, it's so common in Remy's not Remy's fault. Yeah, but she turned person herself. Now Megan he didn't. Oh, Angel is gonna come. The Angel woman. 100% Angel is coming. Angel, yeah, obviously. Feathers coming from Angel. Let's ship them now. Immediately! He's gonna smash an Angel woman! Immediately! I love my anime! Megumi is gonna get inside an Angel! I know anime! Okay, guys, so in the last minute, right, we get a bunch of new characters. As an anime only, because I wanna guess what it can do, right? This is an Angel, so she's probably an Angel. No, but, I mean, so obviously, first of all, the woman here, she says Megumi, right? So they're gonna smash now and she's gonna be his love interest or something. But I'm serious. I mean, I'm half serious. You know, when a female character suddenly appears and saves one of the main characters, the male main characters, out of certain death, she's probably gonna be a love interest. Like seriously, she is probably here. Megumi probably gonna bang. I mean, shit like that. But anyway, so yeah, the Megumi fight, it was amazing. It was a badass fight, of course. Megumi gets around. It was brutal though. I kind of liked it. Registar is the guy I'm likable, man. Registar is the guy that I'm likable. He's just like, oh bro, yeah, it's a good fight. I like that he can push into the water here. It's like, wait, it's actual water? Tell you what, I thought it was like a mind trick. Yeah, that was Jujutsu me. No, it's actual water. Oh, we fell into a pool. Oh, god damn it, yeah. So, it was a really good fight. Of course. I think last episode was more comedic though. So, arguably that was better. When he was like, oh no, on piano. Yeah, that was hilarious. His powers were really cool, but also felt very limited though, right? And I had a comment last week that I don't think it's completely correct, but yes, his powers should obviously be worse back in the days when you had less receipts and so on. But you still had, bookkeeping, right? So we saw him, for example, throwing a house in this episode, right? Which I was waiting for a house to appear. And, like 1,000 years ago, you still had land deeds, right? You still had contracts, you had paperwork, right? You didn't have necessarily the modern receipt system, but the actual idea of like, okay, I give you 10 gold coins to give me a house thing, that has been for humanity for thousands of years. So even like 1,000 years ago in Japan, they still had bookkeeping and organization, right? And a big reason, actually, especially China, right? Why China, historically wise, was a powerful country, it was they were one of the first countries to really establish, bureaucracy, right? We all complain about the government, the bureaucracy, and tax and so on, right? But the massive reason why China grew up so much in power and landmass early, right? Because I would argue that China invented the bureaucracy, right? And there was this huge thing historically wise in China that the best job to have was like a court, right? It was working for the government, like getting to work in the emperor's castle in the house. That was like amazing. And everyone dreamt of their kids, becoming like some kind of statesman for the government, either by like engineering, architecture, something like that, or just general economy. Right? And that was the greatest thing ever. And so, but seriously, that because they had a lot of paperwork, who bought that thing and that thing, because that kind of makes you have everything else. You have taxes, then you can have protection, you can have guards, you can have this thing, you can have food, right, and so on. They effectivized society so much more, right? So I think his powers would still work pretty well back in the days, right? Because you can still have evidence of, I bought a house, I bought this thing, I bought a cow, right? So you can still summoning stuff and so on. But it would be less effective, of course, because his receipts are tiny and so on. And that is weird his power, though, because he has to remember where they all are, yeah? So we saw him not reaching at the time, right? I can't reach this thing, so obviously a weakness. Like, I want to summon the house, but I have the house over here. It's like, I gotta get him. Where's my house receipt? Yeah, it's like clearly a weakness there. And obviously a limitation, he can only do it once, right? So you need to have either a huge amount of houses or whatever, yeah. So limited a lot by that, right? Certainly. But still a really cool power. And obviously a really fun anime fight. And in the end, of course, making me owned in there. But it was a nice touch to it too, for sort of having like the one-on-one pool fight. It's like, actually, Batman is like, what? Are you cheating? Yeah, it was gonna be like a man-on-man fight now. I was like, no, I have time for this. You got the pompadour, the smoker. He was like, yeah, kiddo, I like my new body. This guy is the better. I love this character in anime. I love this kind of character, the pompadour guys, yeah. Like, riv ut i bocken, Riv ut i bocken, så jag blir om bocken här. Jag har bocken over there. Yeah, I should have a Rick house. I have bocken instead. Yeah. Here we go. This is amazing. You should try. This is like a classic martial art. Oh, yes. Yes, come on, do the back kick. Do the back kick. Do the Iron Mountain. Do the Iron Mountain. There we go. Iron Mountain. Yes. Most bad balls ever. Bam! Bam! Back. Oh my god, I love it. This is the greatest thing ever all time. Greatest thing of all time. Jesus Christ, I love it so much. I can't even say I love it. And I love this Yankee dude with pompadours, like Bob Ruin book and so on. I love them. They're my favorite art. I grew up with this guy, I grew up with Kitu, Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm getting a heart attack. It's so awesome. Jesus Christ, man. I love it so much. Oh my god. I love this thing. Oh, I just shoot the pompadour. Oh, it's awesome. It's so awesome. Okay, we're gonna rewatch it immediately. We're gonna rewatch it. Yeah, bam! Oh, it's like a real martial art fight. Yes, bam! Yes, that go. Here we go. Nani, oh! Use the back. Oh! Yes. Bam! Yes. I love it so much. It's shitty, let's go, boy! Oh, this is amazing. This is goddamn amazing. Yes, the lazy bean pompadour thing. Oh, it is so good. Lazy bean pompadour. He's my favorite cat. Ring Star, I love him too, but this is my favorite cat. Yuta. Whoa, is that alone? Immediately. These episodes are at the highest point of all time, man. Yuta. Some people can be like, Yuta. I don't even hate it for it's badass, man. Come on. It's awesome. It's awesome, man. I don't think I'm Maki Tengen ready for. Come on. That being said, though, honestly, guys, I should not go to the gym, okay? Sign off, guys. I should not go to the gym before this because I feel a lot of pain here right now. Doing this thing. I was doing shoulder presses. Is not the best idea. Come on, I might drop the katana during this streamer. Yeah, let's Jesus Christ, man. My body is like, there we go, yeah. So this is just the beginning, right? Because, I mean, I see the trailer, of course. Now it's gonna fight in the half wind girl Hinata, right? And badass, pompadour dude, right? So this is only beginning to. We haven't even started yet. Yeah, this is like, this we see right now, right? It's only like a warm-up of Yuta fighting this, like, bug dude, whatever it is, right? Yeah, he's like a kind of bug guy, right? Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds like, you know, I just want to put out, right? I'm sorry I paused it too much. But I put out, right? The people are always like, oh my god, oh, this is peak or whatever, right? But this is the actual peak, right? This is the actual peak. We haven't even gone into the real fight yet. This is like the warm-up, right? And yet this already is just like amazing. Yeah, we haven't even gone into the actual fight. And we are ready at like freaking this is like amazing episode. This is so beautiful. Yeah, this is amazing. Like this is actually, yeah, this is so crazy that it's like super peak, right? It keeps crashing because so many people watching it. Yeah, I can't even get it to extreme corrected, right? It's crazy. But you know what I mean? This alone is like it's like hits the bug dude thingy, whatever he is. He's a kind of monster. Oh no, I don't see that. I removed it because I don't know. That's YouTube family friendly. That's something, man. I want to see this guy. Yeah, he's spawning like bugs out of Yuta. That's disgusting. I hate that when they. Oh man. Oh, Yuta bites him or something. But yeah, I hate that when they kind of spawn like larvas of your body or something. And I guess Yuta Yuta bites him. That was disgusting though. Yeah, that was disgusting. What was that scene? I don't want to rewatch that. Here she is! Oh my god, Hinata! Wind lady! She's like nude or something. Oh, I guess she pushes the air or something. Whoa. This episode is crazy, man. Immediately after that fight was over, here goes the next fight. Here comes the next! Here comes the waifu! He gets loopy on her! What's happening? What's happening? This episode is crazy. But I like how he just went from, he killed the bug guy, right? Yeah, Yuta kills the bug guy. This is so good because, he just killed the bug guy, right? Obviously. And then as soon as he kills the bug guy, suddenly, let's go back here a bit. Yeah, here it is. This here is amazing, right? He kills bug dude by biting him, right? And soon then, like, hot wind chick appears, right? The waifu of the season, she appears and smacks him immediately. So there's like no rest for the wicked, man. This guy is I'm waiting for. Pompadour guy to appear. I wish I could make a Pompadour, man. Yeah, we got badass crazy wind lady, right? And then we also got Pompadour man, yes. He's shooting laser beam with his hair or something. But okay, they're gonna fight first. This is fantastic. Alright, so he's still his laser beams are bending the world. I like how they're like bending the whole world, right? Yeah, like his laser beams are like bending the whole atmosphere or something like that. That looks fantastic. And then Yuta running away from us. It's like, yeah, there is, yeah. Badass Pompadour guy. He shoots some laser beams with Pompadour, right? It's the coolest thing ever. This is the coolest thing ever, god damn it. He's just like, yeah. Yuta's over there. God damn it, fast, man. Oh, he's not gonna do the iron. He's not gonna do the back thing. So they do the iron mountain leap. Yeah, iron mountain leap. Yeah, do it. Oh my god, commercial break? What? No. Iron mountain leap. There we go. Keep fighting, of course. Oh, it's like poor girls with a teddy bear. Come on, man. It's even like a clothing line. Yeah. See? Stop ruining people's houses, man. But I do so much love that he shoots laser with the pompadour. It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. It's just so awesome. Yeah, it's like the greatest idea ever, man. It's the greatest idea ever. Bam, and he breaks it through. Yeah. Yes. Bam, baby. Down there, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Best you go, boy. Come on, I'm just warming up. Yuta's so much power, though. Yuta's like, that didn't even hurt me. Yuta's like, that didn't even hurt me, boy. Come on, like, I wasn't even... I guess the woman will reappear, right? Yeah, I guess Miss Wind will... Yeah, using... Yeah, but I guess he will... Sweet indeed. This is so fantastic. It's the best design ever. God damn, KG good design, man. It's like... Everything I saw Thor, though, this is like awesome. I knew this guy knows what's up, man. It's like Pompadour laser beams! It's so stupidly funny. Oh, I love this thing. Oh my god, I want to watch this again. Every hell here, this in here, right? When it holds the hair. Honestly, guys, and I mean it genuinely, okay? I love these characters, right? Like I said, Ruid Bokken, not for like Shaman King or whatever, almost like I get to, right? And I was thinking to myself, man, can I make a pompadour for this episode? And I was thinking of doing it, but I think I have too long hair. I need to use so much hair. If I had short hair, right? Like maybe here or something, then I can probably, hair dressing, right? I actually tried a little bit before the video, but I just gave up because I have too much hair, right? So obviously, if I could do it, my pompadour would be the greatest thing of all time. Yeah, then I would have pompadour going up here, right? So I wish I could do it. But obviously now, if I release, it's gonna fall down, right? So I need to have, you know, hair wash that Vegeta has, you know. I need like super Saiyan hair wash, right? So I need whatever they use in their hair, right? Their product, so the hair stands like. I would need that, right? To defy gravity, But I would love to do a pompadour, man. Oh man, I love pompadours. Animals keep going, but yeah, Jesus Christ, the pompadour, man. So awesome. That's so awesome, man. So awesome. Who doesn't love pompadour? But it's like one of my favorite anime, Beelzebub, right? You know, how many has seen Beelzebub? Look up below, man. If it's Beelzebub, I love Beelzebub. Every character's a goddamn Yankee, you know. But a bunch of delinquents, yeah. Delinquent, Furukas, yeah. His hair! Oh no! He lost the pompadour! He picked the pompadour! Yeah, he lost the pompadour! Yes, that's good. Good. Very important. Very important. Yeah, where's my hair here? Yeah, very important. I'm gonna join him. Here. Yeah, gonna fix my hair. Yes. I mean, I was trying to make a pompadour, I'm kidding, guys, but it's just so hard. My hair's too long. Yeah. I got too much hair, man. Too much. It's like something. See, if I had no hair first, yeah, I tried a little bit. Here she's back, Hinita. Oh, she's coming back? What a bitch. Yeah, honestly, what a bitch. She's like, backstab! Literally backstabbing. But they don't have, they're not the teammates, right? No, she's like, yeah, screw you! Yeah! She throws a laser beam back at him because that's, I guess, what you can do with wind abilities. Yeah, that's what happens with wind. That's how wind works, I agree. Maybe she bends reality. Maybe she doesn't have wind power. Maybe she's bending stuff. Yeah, maybe she just bends the air around her in a more like a reality thing. So maybe she could like bend his laser beam. But I guess she could just capture it with like her ability or something like that. I don't know. That seems completely unrealistic, but it was awesome, so who cares? But like, I don't know how I'm trying to break it down like logically. Well, she got magical wind powers. Wind can't bend laser beams. Yeah, it's like, but his hair laser beam. How should he bend that? That doesn't make any sense. No, but I guess he will summon Rika soon, right? He summon his girlfriend. Yeah, so summon his original girlfriend, right? Maki's gonna, you know, here we go. Yeah, exactly. Call it. Yeah, yeah, let's go. Rika-chan. I mean, he's a 2 against 2, right? He's like, I need my teammate too. Yeah, they're like, let's go then, guys. I got my own teammates. He's like, wait, he's 2 of him? It's like, no, they're like, what happened to that guy? He has 2 powers? Yeah, it's like, he got a girlfriend too? Yeah. Oh, she has put all the weapons. It's like a hollow, man. He's very bleached, though. Yeah, he's very bleached. He puts up a bunch of sword stuff on her torso, though. Yes. Rika is there, man. She's part of the fun, you know. Part of the fun. It's incredibly well animated. It's like he's standing up like a summon. Oh my god, Rika's hardly flying into them. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But see, she's like bending everything. I wonder if she actually is bending reality rather than just bending the air. Or if she's really cool because she's like, just the coolest airbending ever. Yeah, Ang would be. She would embarrass Ang, man. She airbends so hard that reality bends with her airbending. It looks like she's just airbending everything, man. It looks like her power is. Also, she got big tits, yeah. But I like that they can have you one dual hit here. They can take care of one person. Exactly. That's good. She's summoning some tiny. I wanna see it! I'm gonna censor this later! I'm gonna censor this later for YouTube, man! She just stands there like, yeah, fight me, boy! And it's like, this is, I don't know. She's just like showing her. Jesus Christ, man! Like, what was that? Okay, let's go back to that scene. God damn it. Why are we going back to it? I'm gonna blur it out. I don't know why I'm going back to it, but it was kind of hilarious, right? He jumps up there on the roof, right? And she just stands there and like flexes, yeah. She just stands there and it's like, yeah, bro! Okay, I put it on Patreon later so you can watch it. Well, free on Patreon later so you can see how it actually looks. But yeah, I mean, this scene is ridiculous. She's just like, come at me! It's just that here. What is this scene? Why? Yeah, Yeah, I mean, this is so stupid. She's gonna make Rika stronger by being angry at her. Yeah, she's gonna be like, yep, you know, piss off Rika, man. Oh god, that was silly. I don't know. She's just like, yeah, but I mean, even early scene with her is kind of, you know, yeah. Now she cuts her up by man. It's Christ. But yeah, but even early scene with her, oh, that guy. That's how we beat Dalsim. Yeah, yeah, it's copying the powers. But see, this is like Superman when it breaks reality. It's a kind of Superman punch when he breaks reality. No, but I like that she's like, he breaks reality. This thing. But I guess I'm laughing now because her scene looks so ridiculous. She's spreading her like herself like that. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, suddenly he comes up behind her. He sounds very frustrated fighting now. Yeah, he's more enjoying it. Yeah, this guy is more like, he's like, oh yeah, this is awesome. He's just like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's just enjoying it. He's like, oh, this is so much fun. He's doing the Luffy thing now though. Drum, you know this thing. He's like, his powers is, he can drums. I don't know what's happening. He's beating his chest like a drum, man. Now they're all gonna fight here, yeah. Now they're all, oh my god, this scene here. Now they're all, this is the thing I think that's a meme. I mean, I'm not gonna be honest, so this has been a meme too, right? I've seen those 3 panels where they all, yeah. This has to be the one they all keep memeing, right? Has to be. Has to be. It's like, what's happening? It's like, what's happening? Why is like fireworks coming? This scene is crazy. What is, oh yeah, wait, oh, the bug guy is back? He's also part of this thing? He's not that. He got the power of being a bug or something. What's his character? What's his social ability? He can like eat them all with his power or something? He's been absorbing their blood or something with his mosquitoes? It's a Venn diagram, I understand. I get it, yes. Yes, this makes perfect sense. Yes, this makes perfect sense. Yeah, he's just like, I never died. And I've been absorbing your power, and I've been evolving. Yes. He's like the oyster. He's like part of the club. I'm also part of this fight. And that was just great. He's like, I'm also here, guys. It's like, well, did you die before? But no, my power does this thing. And he comes back and fights them. It's like, what? Thought you died like a minute before the fight started. Whoa, yeah, it's back to his weird bug summoning. Yeah, it's back to his weird, like, summoning bugs and he hurts them. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll need you anymore, woman. He's like, I'm gonna laser beam you because you annoy me. Yeah, I'm gonna laser beam all of you. He's like, whatever, I'm just gonna nuke everyone. Also a strategy. Yeah, she's out. Yeah, she's out then. What a traitor. I'm not surprised though. It felt like he was never gonna... They kind of had a little bit of like a team up or something, but it never felt like that he actually cared, right? Yeah, I know she... But she also looked frustrated the whole fight, right? Poor Hinata there. Yeah, she looked... no, let me scream. She started frustrated the whole fight. Right? Bring a bit tips to the fight there. But here they're playing the... they're playing the open now, I think. Yeah, they're playing the open now. They're skipping the open now. There we go. No, they... So you know it's gonna hit down the open playing, yeah. When the open is playing now. He betrayed his fears like this fight and you and me, bro. Yes. I look so happy to fight him now. So you know when the open starts playing, yeah. You know the opening starts playing. Classic. Yes. Now it's gonna win here. Yeah, now it's the end of the fight. Stand. It keeps crashing because of me. Yeah. The side keeps crashing. Yeah, but now it's like the final blow. Yes, Gran Blasto! Love me, kiss me, na. That's it. He has copied her powers now to bend the air or something. He's turned into an airbender now. He's the... Yeah, he can also do it now. So he can bend his abilities. Yes. Yes, he can bend his giant Pompadol laser beam. Best power ever, man. Best power ever. You know, did he have Pompadour in his first life too? I wonder, yeah, did he have Pompadour always? It's a big question. It's a big question, yeah. Yeah, exactly. He learned to do it back then. Costa Rica, finish him. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's crashing. I tried to watch it right, but it keeps crashing. It's like the... Oh, whatever. Bam! 2 against 1 there. 2 against 1! Cheating, man. Yeah, and then he's like... Yeah, time limit there. Oh, yeah, so now he has to go back here. Oh, he's still alive, though. He got too much power, man. Yeah, he's still fighting. Yeah, he's out of... This guy is too rough, man. They keep playing the music here, so I'm gonna, yeah. Just I can't play the sound there. They are talking, doesn't play the song on time, obviously, for... Yeah. See, this guy just likes the new history. This poor bad guy is like, I just like all the deserts and cookies we have in the future. Can I just be left alone? Come on, this poor guy is like, I just wanna be left alone. You know, I just wanna eat cookies. Yeah, come on. I understand. He's like, come on, I just wanna do. Oh, he grabs him. Oh, hits him with he threw it up earlier, yeah. So he bended, right? He airbended that the laser beam, he threw it back to him. I guess he's a bad lightning rod. Yeah, he pushed him up as a lightning rod. I kind of used him as a lightning rod to, you know, absorb the attack, right? Yeah, and now he's dead. Yeah, he obviously planned this earlier. Come on, he's an airbender, we get that? And now he's gonna recap how he's like, oh my god, he tricked me, he shut up, yeah, I mean... Obviously. That was kind of opposite us, the viewer, though, that he was like, yeah, of course. But this guy is like, I respect you, it's a good fight. Yeah, he's like, that's a good fight. Because he just wanna eat cookies, man. This guy just wanna eat cookies and have like a relaxed time. Yeah, he just wants to be like... Come on, he just wants to be like, yeah, come on, bro. Do I have to be in the color game? Can I get a sub? Super kenjaku? Can I, you know? I just want cookies, man. Oh, he's alive. Yuta's a nice person to kill anyone. Are we gonna see the hot waifu too? I better hope so, man. Obviously, we're gonna have a lot of fans of her after this thing. Yeah, she's gonna have a lot of fans after this thing. It's gonna be easy to make fans out of her, man. It's like, we have it all here, yeah. We have it all, obviously, here. Yeah, but now he's alive and they're talking here. He's like, hey, bro. Good fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, it was impressive, bro. It's
yeah,
impressive. Yeah, it's a good fight, man. Ah, yeah, so of course. Yeah. Oh, but I guess it was his point somewhere right there. Maybe, you know, change the rules, push him up, whatever. Yeah, maybe we get some little spoiler cliffhangers. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it probably just ends with them. He's being like, yeah, thanks for the fight there. Yeah, thanks for the points. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, welcome to Jujutsu Kaisen reviews, everyone. This is insane, man. This is easily the best fight I've ever seen in my life. Maki fight was, up to that point, probably the best fight, right? And then we got this fight. We're like, all different characters. I mean, there's so messy to break down the right. Of course, I did a reaction before this thing, but I just felt that I just want to get the reaction up and talk about all different scenes now. I break it down. It's so much to talk about, you know. It's crazy, right? First and foremost, I thought I'm stuttering. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm so glad I'm excited. Okay, breathe. First of all, I love how the fight just keeps going, right? So what we see here, right, is that Yuta has defeated Bug guy, right? Which could be later, whatever, and then immediately after that. You know, sexy advanced attacks. She jumps immediately, right? Like this kind of thing in this episode is just so amazing. So it keeps like it goes like that, you know, and now these two characters are fighting, right? And then we just jump like a few minutes later. He's with him. Now comes Pompadour dude, you know, the most baddest guy ever.
Oi, oi.
He's like, oi, 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 right? So this episode is so amazing because he just keeps being like, this bam, this bam, this bam. I mean, it starts with Yuta like killing Dalsim, right? Obviously, a stupid reference. Kills him immediately, you know. Then he goes in, next come in, right? And like this fight is so insane that I think that it is easily the best fight I've ever seen in my life. Because, you know, in a lot of other animes, right, you might have arguably a better fight, right? But you kind of intend, they're like that, right? They're like, either they are very, very short and they might do better, or they're like, you know, kind of just Luffy and it's like 50 episode fight, right? That fight is utter garbage, okay? You know, I know people, oh, but Nika, so on. No, but the problem I have isn't that, you know, the Nika's bad or whatever. The problem is that it's like 40 episodes until Nika appears. There's like 10 more episodes, and there's not a good fight. They're like fighting forever, right? You know, this is how it has to be, you know, fight me. This is an actual good fight. But it feels so alive, and it feels also much more street fighting, you know? So I have a lot of experience, right, with motion myself, of course. You know, I have my katanas or whatever, right? And obviously, you know, I'm a black belt in medicine, martial art, blah, 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 so on. I'm obviously like really like Maki, whatever. My point is that this feels so much more alive too, because it's like, bam, one enemy, bam, another enemy. It's kind of like, this is how more a street fight goes. Getting over here, now they're like fighting. It's just like, yeah, he pushes back him, he goes back, recon. This is what I mean. This fight is so amazing because stuff happens all the time. If someone mocks you, you fly through that wall, some other guy appears like, wah! From one angle. There's some other movement that's like, wah! You know? Like, this fight is insane. Like, it genuinely breaks my brain because it's like stuff happening all the time. Someone jumps in, someone goes from his back, then he shoots a laser beam, there's someone like a house or something. You know what I mean? This is just a great fight, right? It's just a really great, chaotic fight. So amazing. He crosses Rika, right? He laser beams her, you know what I mean? And at the same time, you're having this weird fight on the ceiling, right? This is when she is also like showing her ass to him. This is the best scene! This here is so weird, right? I pointed out, this scene is so weird, right? Because she's standing there, she's obviously fighting in like weird wind clothing, right? And she does this like, ah! She like, you know, does like some Indian set for him. India City was called like this post, and he just like shows her, yeah, and it's like, what is he doing? What is she doing? That is so anime though. That is so anime. You're like, what's happening? What's happening? I also love a bit of power, right? Like she's bending reality, you know what I mean? She's pulling in the wind or something, and because she's like a wind, you know, sorcery, but it's all feels like she's bending the whole reality around her, right? His laser beam was flying around, and they're like crossing the old galaxy around him. It just looks fantastic. It has so much thing going on for it. And it's just constantly, right? And I really mean it, right? Because, you know, other episodes, for example, the Maki fight, which also catch really good, but the Maki fight, you know, the first 10 minutes, right? Or roughly so. It's kind of like, you know, oh yeah, my dead sister, yeah, who cares? Maki, who cares? No, but in all seriousness, right? The Maki fight is the first episode, but of course, it's not a full fight episode. It's like maybe 60% fights. Then it goes Kill Bill, obviously, so right. I mean, again, it's a 10 episode. But this episode here, I think is better, clearly, because it just keeps fighting. It's just the best fight. Yeah, it just keeps fighting. It's like fight. Like I said, one person flies through that, one other jumps into another wall, you know what I mean? She bends reality like this, he shoots a laser beam in her ass, basically, and it's like, it's like something's always happening. It's just completely bonkers. And then it ends with some weird giant sky beam, which is a little bit, I think this is arguably the worst part of the fight, but it also feels so animated. I love it, alright? Because this is kind of like, ha, me, ha, right? It's very much a typical, you know, Kamehameha, so similar to that, right? And so I kind of live with it, right? Because, yeah, it is anime, you know what I mean? I want to have that, you know. Yeah, we should laser beam, bam, and the other guys, like, well, I have my own laser beam, and I love his pompadour, as I mentioned many times. I love pompadour, right? He's using this thing, you know, he's using this purple laser beam, but yeah, I don't know, no, but I think it works, right? Because it's kind of like a typical, how to say it? It goes from this, like, street fighting, you know what I mean? When they're about thrusting punches, the kicks, they have hadokens or whatever, right? Then you have to kind of finish them. And it's the same thing actually in Street Fighter, right? In a lot of Street Fighter games, you don't win with, like, you know, punch, you know? You don't win with, like, donkey kick, right? You win with, like, you know, Hadoken, Metsu Hadoken, or whatever, right? Which is very much a Kamehameha, right? Or you win with whatever your ability is. Especially the last round in that game. In many other fighting games, you tend to win with your ultimate special, right? Because this is like a side note here, but in fighting games, like Street Fighter, you know, you build up your meter, right, to do your ultimate attack, and it takes usually like 60 or 70% of like one round to get like a full meter, usually in most fighting games, right? And what happens then, of course, is that you will have one for the next round, and then if you know you have lethal, right, to hit them, they might have like half life left, then you will blast them with all your power up, because you know that you can like get them to the last bit, right? So usually you save it until you have like a guaranteed kill with it in a lot of situations, right? So I think in a lot of fighting, especially, this is the trope as well, right? That you have a fight, you punch, you drew your katana out, you know, whatever, you do this stuff, right? And then when you get that final punch that you know it's gonna be a perfect combo. Then you do it, then it's like Metsu Hadouken, you know, or like flash kick or whatever. Then you get it like triple flash kick, super ultimate beam, right? So if he's very in culture, she's my girl, you know, whatever. I think she's the best girl, but I think I prefer this fight actually in so many ways, right? How it actually goes or whatever. So an amazing fight, truly an amazing episode, and I would stand by saying this is probably the best fight I've ever seen. Like, it's so good. It's longer, whatever happening, so on. And the other being said though, used to be very fair. At my office, where I work, I have my old good All Might poster. I used to have behind me, for that here, right? With sorrow, but I used to have All Might behind me. And that, of course, with All Might has his final fight, basically, right? And he loses his power. There's one more fight actually with Mecha Might later, but whatever. So is that a better fight though? Arguably yes though. So when I put that last event, the All Might 5 is a good fight of like, it's not a good fight, you know, from a visual standpoint or from a fight standpoint, right? He's basically one punching him, right? He's like, you know, it's basically it's like one giant All Might Detroit's kind of smashing fight, right? But that fight made me cry buckets, right? You know, this is like one of the first videos I did on the channel I read to, and I was just crying like a child, like the baby. You know, my mom used to be, you know, that kind of thing. My mom slapped me, you know. I was just crying so much because you felt so much emotion of not the actual like the fight itself, right, from being like a visual masterpiece, but more so that you know that he basically died, right? You know that All Might uses his last quirk basically to be like, oh, this is the last punch I can do. Then it pauses the deck, goes like, you're next, you know, you're like, oh yeah, this is a good moment. Right? So that's what I want to put out though, because I still think this is the best martial art fight I think I've ever seen, honestly, anime. But it doesn't have that emotional value, right? Of, for example, the All Might fight. So I mean, I think it's fair to say that you can judge fights, right, on different kind of metrics. You can join them on the graphics, cinematic, right? You can join them on the choreography. You can join them on the tempo, how long they are, distance, you know, Saga, but also the emotion. This fight here was great. But to be fair, it didn't carry that like emotional weight of like some character dying that I really care about, or some character doing his ultimate sacrifice, or losing their powers or whatever. Yeah, it didn't have that thing, of course. But that's why I bring it up. I think the All Might fight is the perfect example of that, because that fight itself isn't actually. I mean, it's not a bad fight, right? It looks pretty good for both. It looks pretty good. But I mean, you know what I mean. It isn't like an amazing choreography there. It's basically all about being like last smash. You know, it's basically the one punch man thing, right? But it's just so emotional because we all know that he's like wasting his last quirk to save the boys, and then he's like, you know, oh yeah, now I'm out, you know, I'm out of use now, basically, with the whole Bakugo storyline and so on. So he's kind of like, yeah, and Bakugo is like, oh, it's my fault and so on, right? So it's a very different kind of emotional impact, right? So I think that's important to think about as well. But anyway, guys, let the video subscribe. So I'm gonna check out the reaction bit. I went crazy. You see, I'm still like all over the place with this video here, right? I can barely speak anymore. But seriously, I feel like hyped, man. I feel like hyped, okay? Like, seriously. I feel like I'm just like, you know, like, honestly, this is not me acting. I feel like after watching this fight, I'm just like, wait, behind me? You know, I'm kind of like, I gotta go fight. You can do it. I actually went to the gym before this. Yeah, that's a mistake, okay? So I went to the gym before I watched this episode. I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, I should have been go to the gym now. I feel like, yeah, there's so much energy. Anyway, guys, so you guys can have great day.